Hey, can you hear me? Hey, I think y'all can hear me now. We back. Fresh off a suspension on TikTok. And we back though. They only suspended me for a little bit, so I'm back. TikTok, what up? I'm about to play some Battlefield, just relax and chill. Review some YouTube videos, you know what I'm saying? Hey. What up though? What it do? Sheesh. Oh yeah, it's Easter Sunday. If we want to talk about some Jesus shit, I forgot. Hold on, let's get that going. Easter. Here we can find some Easter Sunday videos. Hold on. Let's see if the rabbi talking. I'd rather listen to the rabbi on Sunday. See if the rabbi says anything about Sunday. I don't see no good rabbis right now. I don't know which one. See if they got anything. Oh, man, where am I gonna get a good Easter Sunday video? I'll find something, don't worry. Let's listen to Charleston White real quick for a second.
So he really never, so he really never, to embrace the no snitching code. And you have children. It's saying that you honor the codes more than you honor the duties of being a father.
That's what it said.
At the end of the day, say, nigga, do this for my family so my kids can eat. Boosie said that the snitch a snitch is so horrible because it removes the father out of the community. But what about the killer, Boosie? The killer kills the kid's father and makes him go away forever. The snitch just put him in jail where he learned how to read. And the kids still have access to him. But let's look at it deeper than this, Boosie. Why not commit crimes and break law? Why not, if we all doing something, how about we all agree one ain't got to carry the whole weight?
Yeah.
So, I understand why like YSL Woody will come out and say, man, listen, I'm 27 years old. For 25 years, I kept it real. I kept it solid. I killed it.
25
whooped
years.
this. I went to jail and didn't talk. I stayed down for 25 years. 2 years, y'all done me so bad. Them 2 years, I do that 25. These last 2 years, the way y'all done me, and I'm still keeping the codes.
What's up,
and
y'all?
I'm hitting y'all up on the phone. Them codes. And that's what's happening to all the gangsters.
That's what's happening to all the gangsters by Charleston White. Ugly Money.
When Yahweh, your Elohim, does cut off from before you the nations which you go to dispossess, and you dispossess them and dwell on their land, guard yourself that you are not ensnared to follow them after they are destroyed from before you, and that you do not inquire about their gods, saying, how do these nations serve their gods?
No more.
And let me do so too.
I'm too old for that.
Do not do so to Yahweh, your Elohim.
One day
for
I'll
every abomination which Yahweh hates, they have done to their gods.
But it's gonna be like $9.99.
All the words I am commanding you, guard to do it.
Cash app.
Do not add to it, nor take away from it.
$10 first, by the way.
Deuteronomy chapter 12, verses 29 through 32.
Shit.
This is what Yahweh commanded Israel when he brought them into their promised land. As they were taking over the land from the other nations, they were commanded not to worship Yahweh the same way the other nations worship their gods. Yahweh said, do not add to his words he commanded, nor take away from it. Over the centuries, this command and message has been lost and forgotten. And one thing many people do today is add to his commands. We do many things today in his name because in our minds it seems right, though he has never commanded us to do so.
I'm trying to find
if you follow this channel,
video,
I've spoken about Christmas.
But apparently,
you find it.
YouTube may have
God knows that the Gentile nations serve their pagan gods.
Videos,
so it is wise for us all to examine the traditions and customs that we practice in our worship of our Savior, and make sure it's what he desires from us, and not customs and traditions that have been taken from pagan nations and then rebranded as Christian. Many people reject that message and believe they can do what they want because they feel that their heart is in the right place. And they say things like, God knows my heart. What many do not consider is that their heart is possibly telling Yahweh that his words are not as important as their own way of doing things. If we are a believer in Yahshua the Messiah, transliterated into Jesus Christ, then we all must have this huge understanding, and you will find it in Matthew chapter 7, verses 13 and 14. It says, enter in through the narrow gate, because the gate is wide and the way is broad that leads to destruction. And there are many who enter in through it.
Right now.
Because the gate is narrow and the way is hard pressed, which leads to life, and there are few who find it. So many of us have been trying to enter the kingdom of Elohim through a very wide gate that says we can do what we want and Elohim will accept it because he knows that we love him in our hearts. But what he told us in his word is that the gate to him is narrow, and few will find it because many want to go through that easier, broad gate. The goal of this ministry is to bring you down a more narrower path. And as we walk down it, you will see that traditions like Christmas, Valentine's Day, Halloween, and yes, Easter, are too big and do not fit in the narrow path that leads to life. Like I said, I have already done videos in regard to other holidays like Christmas and Valentine's Day. So if you have not watched those, please go to the Pagan Holidays playlist, and those days will be broken down to you as well.
Pagan Holidays playlist.
This video will cover the holy day of Easter and explain why it doesn't fit on the narrow path. I hope this blesses you. Let's begin. So let's cover what Easter is, so there's no confusion. Dictionary.com defines it as an annual Christian festival in commemoration of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. It is the day that Christians remember that our Messiah, Yahshua, rose from the dead and conquered death, now giving us redemption through him. Now make no mistake, this event was miraculous. If you do not completely understand it, I suggest you watch my History of Religion series, in particular, parts 42 and 43. But the resurrection of the Messiah is the foundation of the faith of a believer. Because it is the foundation of our belief, it is not something that we need to celebrate in particular one day out of the year, but it is something that we should celebrate every day of our lives. It's something that should be in our remembrance at all times. So this video is in no way telling you not to celebrate his resurrection, but on the contrary, I'm telling you to celebrate it more. Celebrate it every day. Thank him every day. Believe in him every day. But that is what Easter is. Now, the crucifixion and resurrection happened during the Feast of Unleavened Bread, which is more commonly known as the Passover. You remember what Yahshua said during the Last Supper? With fervent desire, I have desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer.
Holy shit, I just
Luke
made
chapter 22, verse 15.
Yeah.
Or John chapter 13, verse 1 says, now before the feast of the Passover, when Yahshua knew that his hour had come, that he should depart from this world to the Father.
That's all I got right now.
There are many more scriptures, but the point should be understood that Yahshua was crucified during the time of Passover. This understanding is important, because if we are truly worshiping the day of his resurrection, then it should always align with the time of Passover.
Other than freestyle.
So when is Passover? Just like Easter, it is not held on the same day every year, like Christmas is held on December 25th. The answer is found in Leviticus chapter 23, verses 4 through 6. It says,
just get $10 for that.
These are the appointed times of Yahweh,
hit me up on Instagram,
set apart gatherings, which you are to proclaim at their appointed times.
I'll send you a sweater.
In the 14th day of the first month, at evening, is Yahweh's Passover. And on the 15th day of the same month is the Feast of Unleavened Bread to Yahweh. 7 days you eat unleavened bread. This is how the Passover is set.
I'll get you a sweater.
Remember, during those ancient days, people didn't have a calendar on their walls that told them the dates like we do today. And the Israelites followed a different calendar than what we follow. So the Passover was set according to the moon cycle. The first month on the Hebrew calendar is the month of Nisan.
Appreciate it.
So again, if we are celebrating the resurrection of the Messiah, the calculation of the date...
Trying to find like some Easter exposed shit, but I can't find none right now. I wasn't really prepared. I just was happy that TikTok finally unblocked me. So I decided to do a little live stream real quick. I've been blocked for like 2 weeks or some shit. If y'all, feel like y'all ain't seen me in a while or I ain't posted, just come to YouTube, man, because I'll be on YouTube more often. Because they don't be tripping as much. I'm about to, I'm about to play some Battlefield for a minute. And if you got Battlefield or something too, hit me up on Battlefield. You got PC or Xbox, we can play some Battlefield. about to play some games right now. Oh, but Charleston White, I gotta watch this Charleston White show first. Hold on.
I recently said on my podcast, I was like, I had a panel of women. I was like, if you want this rich monogamous man, name me one man over 6 figures that has known to be monogamous.
None.
They couldn't name
none. No war general, no king, no president, none. It's only the peasant man. It's the man that's considered the peasant who can't do that. But when you reach the level and you call yourself a king, all kings have many women. Since y'all want kings, black women.
Cook, young brother.
Queens don't have all kings. And if you so stop calling yourself a king if you want one woman. I read something today where it says part of becoming a man is realizing that you only need one woman. That's not true at all.
That's not true at all. Exactly.
One woman can't satisfy a king. One woman can't do it.
Oh,
but you have a lot of platforms on here that some may say lie to women, like Derek Jackson, who got
about to make a video.
So I think all good men learn how to tell good lies. I think if you're a good man, you find a way to lie to your woman even if you're telling the truth. Because lies is what keep the marriage together. Lies is what keep us happy, not the truth. Baby, do I look fat in this dress? No, baby, I like how that look. But in your head, you think, boy, you ain't as fine that strip I'll be tipping at that strip club. Yeah, you look fat in that dress. But you can't tell her that. Baby, you cheating on me, just tell me, do you love her? Yeah, baby, I love her. You can't tell her that. So, no, man, black women want a boogeyman and a mystery man. They don't want a real man.
They want a boogeyman.
They want an ideal man that exists in their head. They don't want a real man. But because a real man, a real man have to wrestle with himself every day if he only got one woman. One man, he some days he's unhappy because he have to be with one woman. It's a lot of men dying early in life because they've just been with one woman and they really want to do something else. They really want to go here. But they got to be, man, a lot of are not fulfilling life because they're bound to this. And it ain't even your nature to be bound to one woman.
They said be fruitful and multiply.
Find the bomb drop button. Hey, man. Boy.
I couldn't find the bomb button.
But what ends up happening, today's woman want to be like the man.
No.
Right.
Act like a lady, but think like a man. That's impossible because thinking dictates actions.
Fact.
You can't act one way and think another way. Your thinking is what determines your actions. That's why they say if you want to change your behavior, change how you think. It starts with your thinking. Exactly. So you got this concept of act like a lady and think like a man, and millions of black women went and ran with that, believing that you could do that. Trying to think like a man, only doing what a man does. And what they did, they diminished the mind of a woman, only to have the mind of a man. And so now, the woman is a man, and the man is a woman.
Damn.
And now they complaining about one another. Yeah, so a woman biggest problem is worrying about what a man does when he's not around her.
Right.
And so that takes away from her building on herself, because she's at home looking at his social media page, trying to see what he's doing. She's checking this, she's checking that, she's seeing who in the comment section. Then she, where you at, where you been? Where's your time for you, mama? How you make you a better woman? How you work on the things that a woman needs? How do you work on the virtue of a woman if you sitting around worried about who he with, what he doing, is he doing this? So your mind is out there with the man, and it ain't in the house where it need to be.
Preach, brother, preach.
So because as a woman, you have to know a man is gonna be a man, and a man gonna do what a man do, and it's in the nature's man to eat and have sex. Those are his two greatest and strongest desires.
Right.
I'm hungry right now.
I'm hungry right now.
Hey man, let's move forward before I get canceled.
Move forward before I get canceled. That's funny. They be scared to have them on the show, but they love to have them on the show. Look at that picture. What is that? Manufacturing consent? Yeah, we'll watch that.
You write in...
Only 10 minutes? Yeah, we can dig that for a second. Yeah, we're going to watch that for a second.
Manufacturing consent, that it's the primary function of the mass media in the United States to mobilize public support for the special interests that dominate the government and the private sector. What are those interests?
Well, if you want to understand the way any society works, ours or any other, the first place to look is who is in a position to make the decisions that determine the way the society functions. Societies differ, but in ours, the major decisions over what happens in the society, decisions over investment and production and distribution and so on, are in the hands of a relatively concentrated network of major corporations and conglomerates and investment firms and so on. They are also the ones who staff the major executive positions in the government, and they're the ones who own the media, and they're the ones who have to be in a position to make the decisions.
All right, there we go.
They
make
have
the video, post the video. Now it's almost time to
what's
play
done in the
Battlefield.
society. Within the economic system, by law and in principle, they dominate. The control over resources and the need to satisfy their interests
for 30
imposes
minutes.
very
I'm
sharp
almost live
constraints
for
on
30
the
minutes
political
already.
system and the ideological system.
When you talk about manufacturing of consent, whose consent is being manufactured?
We can, to start with, there are two different groups. We can get into more detail, but at the first level of approximation, there's two targets for propaganda. One is what's sometimes called the political class.
Political class.
There's maybe 20% of the population which is relatively educated, more or less articulate. They play some kind of role in decision-making. They're supposed to sort of participate in social life, either as managers or cultural managers. Like
JMMA, what it do?
So they're supposed to vote. They're supposed to play some role in the way economic and political and cultural life goes on. Now, their consent is crucial. It's one group that has to be deeply indoctrinated. Then there's maybe 80% of the population whose main function is to follow orders and not to think, and not to pay attention to anything. And they're the ones who usually pay the costs.
All right, Professor Chomsky, no.
Hold on, let's do this. We're going to give a shout out to the homie JMMA.
Sent through, that's way to the public. Can you briefly outline those?
It's basically an institutional analysis of the major media, what we call a propaganda model. We're talking primarily about the national media, those media that sort of set a general agenda that others more or less adhere to the extent that they even pay much attention to national.
This shit is kind of boring. They manufacturing consent, but they doing it as slow as possible. This the homie JMMA channel right here. Y'all go like and subscribe.
All right, you guys, what's up? It is JMMA here. Calf kicking.
He got videos on MMA and boxing and just mixed martial arts. You know what I mean? Like in video games that go and fall in that line too. So if y'all interested in that, go check out the homie JMMA. He a cool dude too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. There's that. But yeah, let me try to run it up on this Battlefield for a second real quick. Let me get up in this motherfucking vehicle. It's raining? Oh snap. When did they add rain? Has it always rained in Battlefield? Because I could have swore it was just raining just now. Oh yeah, we driving. I'm about to zoom out. Fuck. I'm gonna do it in a second. Zoom out my camera when I'm driving.
We have secured an objective. Take sector X.
Dang, I just drive a big circle.
They are hitting Echo 1.
Driving a big ass, they call it a, I don't know what the fuck they call it, but it's like a tank. Holy shit, what did I get hit by? I got hit by a tank clear across the whole map. That's crazy. I didn't even see the motherfucking tank until they hit me.
Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah, if y'all want to see what I'm doing, I'm playing Battlefield right now. Yeah. Playing Battlefield. Trying to get my kill on the American way, you know what I'm saying? Holy shit, what the fuck? They almost blew that truck up while I was using it for cover. Right, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna get my dog. Can't get the dog right now, fuck.
Support package available.
Now I can get the dog.
Bring in the dog. Ranger requested at the marker. Lone Tango, 200 meters away. Hostile mark. Cover me, I'm reloading. Our forces are almost defeated.
What the fuck? My dog, come here. We about to lose. I joined this game halfway through. It's all good though. Battlefield ain't about winning or losing.
Sector Charlie is now under enemy control.
Just keeping this old eye handing coordination.
This is not acceptable.
Damn, bro.
All forces withdraw.
It's over.
We can't win this one.
Alright, let's see what else we got. Easter again? Let's just finish.
For Easter should be very similar because he was crucified during the time of the Passover. So how is the date of Easter calculated? The date of Easter was determined by Rome at the Council of Nicaea in 325 AD. Now, this is a subject that should be discussed on its own. But they decided that that date of Easter should be on the first Sunday after the first full moon following the spring equinox. So, to simplify, on our Gregorian calendar, we mark March 21st as the first day of spring. This is what the spring equinox is. The first Sunday that comes on the first full moon that comes after the spring equinox is how Easter is determined. Now, this can sometimes make Passover and Easter fall during the same times, but they also could be held almost a month away from each other. Look at this chart of the different dates since the year 2000. This point is easily driven home by looking at the year 2005, 2008, and the most recent 2016.
Easter, huh?
In 2016, the date of Passover was on Friday, April 22nd. But Easter that year was already held on March 27th. Now, how can you celebrate the Messiah's resurrection almost a month before the time of his crucifixion?
Right.
Just by this easy review, we can see that something is wrong here. So we should dig deeper.
What's going on
why
here?
would people that say that they are worshiping the resurrection of our Savior worship it during a time that has nothing to do with when he was actually killed and 3 days later resurrected?
Right now.
And if Rome made the determination of when we should celebrate Easter, where did they get it from?
Y'all can't see what I'm
and why do we even call it Easter? There are so many more questions we could ask as well. But all of this needs to be understood. So let's go back further in time before the Messiah. If you have watched part 1 of my History of Religion series, you will know that all roads to paganism go back to Nimrod and the Tower of Babel. If you have not watched this, please make sure you do, because it will give you a good foundation for your understanding.
Give you a refresher course.
This will just be an overview.
The city of Babel.
Nimrod is the father of paganism.
Nimrod.
He was worshipped as the sun god, known by many names. The Hebrews referred to him as Baal, as well as Moloch.
Baal.
His followers were Baal worshippers, and they became associated with idolatry, demon worship, human sacrifice, and other occult practices. Nimrod's mother/wife was Semiramis. When Nimrod died, she became pregnant and found another way to stay in power. She told the people it was the spirit of Nimrod that impregnated her. She claimed she was having a virgin birth from the spirit of Nimrod. She claimed to have slept with no man and was impregnated by Nimrod's spirit. Nimrod was now a father, and Semiramis was the mother. She made herself a goddess, claiming that she was divinely created. She was in fact the moon goddess. She had them believe she came down to earth from the moon in a giant moon egg that fell into the Euphrates River. The Queen of Babylon, aka Madonna, aka Ishtar, Semiramis. When Nimrod died, she became pregnant and found another way to stay in power. She told the people it was the spirit of Nimrod that impregnated her. She claimed she was having a virgin birth from the spirit of Nimrod. She claimed to have slept with no man and was impregnated by Nimrod's spirit. Nimrod was now a father, and Semiramis was the mother. She made herself a goddess, claiming that she was divinely created. She was in fact the moon goddess. She had them believe she came down to earth from the moon in a giant moon egg that fell into the Euphrates River. The Queen of Babylon, aka Madonna, aka Ishtar, aka Semiramis, became known as the moon goddess. When the baby was born, it would then be celebrated as a god, as Nimrod, back from the underworld. She claimed that her baby was reborn, renewed, or otherwise reincarnated Nimrod. His birthday is celebrated on December 25th, but that's discussed in the Christmas video. People have been looking for the promised savior since the beginning of mankind, according to the prophecy of Genesis chapter 3, verse 15. They were persuaded by Semiramis to believe that Tammuz was the savior. Now, Tammuz was killed by a wild boar. Semiramis, now widow of Nimrod, mother of Tammuz, came to be represented as the pagan fertility goddess. The original pagan festival of Easter was a sex orgy that celebrated the return of life via the fertility of Semiramis, aka Ishtar's conception of Tammuz.
Fertility goddess.
Worshippers of the ancient Babylonian religion celebrated the conception, not birth, but conception of Tammuz on the first Sunday after the full moon that followed the spring equinox. They celebrated it by baking cakes to Ishtar, getting drunk, engaging in sex orgies and prostitution in the temple of Ishtar. Women were required to celebrate the conception of Tammuz by laying down in the temple and having sex with whoever entered. Babies were then sacrificed in the honor of these pagan gods, and their blood was consumed by the worshippers. The priest of Easter would sacrifice infants, human babies, and take the eggs of Easter/Ishtar as symbols of fertility, and dye them in the blood of the sacrificed infants. The Easter eggs would hatch on December 25th, 9 months later. The same day her son Tammuz, the reincarnate sun god, would be born. Tammuz was later killed, like I said, by the wild boar. Another part of his legend says that after his death, through the power of his mother's tears, Tammuz was resurrected in the form of the new vegetation that appeared on the earth. Semiramis also proclaimed a 40-day period of time of sorrow for each year prior to the anniversary of the death of Tammuz. During this time, no meat was to be eaten. This is what became known as Lent in Roman Catholic tradition. Worshippers were to meditate upon the sacred mysteries of Baal and Tammuz, and to make the sign of the Tau, a cross, in front of their hearts as they worshiped. They also ate sacred cakes with the marking of a T or a cross on the top. Every year on the first Sunday after the first full moon, after the spring equinox, a celebration was made. It was Ishtar's Sunday. It was celebrated with rabbits and eggs. Semiramis also proclaimed that because Tammuz was killed by a pig, that a pig must be eaten on that Sunday. So, during this time, before Israel was ever in their promised land, before Yahshua was ever born. The pagan world worshipped the resurrection of their sun god, and the mother goddess was worshipped as the fertility goddess and would be known by many names over the course of history. Here is a list of the pagan gods throughout the different empires, cultures, and nations. Semiramis is the whore of Babylon, who is referenced in Revelation chapter 17.
Of Babylon.
You will see references to these things in Scripture. Ezekiel chapter 8 verses 12 through 15 say, "And he said to me, Son of man, have you seen what the elders of the house of Israel are doing in the dark? Each one in the room of his idols. For they say, Yahweh does not see us. Yahweh has forsaken the land. And he said to me, You are to still see greater abominations which they are doing. And he brought me to the door of the north gate of the house of Yahweh. And I saw a woman sitting there, weeping for Tammuz. Then he said to me, Have you seen this, O son of man? You are to see still greater abominations than these."
Damn, I knew it. I knew I should have fucking.
You see, this was an abomination to Yahweh.
Damn.
Now, let's look at Jeremiah chapter 7, verses 17 through 19. "Do you not see what they do in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem? The children gather wood, the fathers kindle the fire, and the women knead dough to make cakes for the queen of heaven, and they are pour out drink offerings to other gods, that they may provoke me to anger." Or again, in Jeremiah chapter 44. I will read verse 19, but you should read through verse 29 on your own. "And when we burned incense to the queen of heaven and poured out drink offerings to her, did we make cakes for her to worship her and pour out drink offerings to her without our husband's permission?" Semiramis is the queen of heaven, and again, she was known by many names. In the Old Testament, she is also referred to as Astaroth. You will see her mentioned in Judges chapter 10, verse 6, or 1 Kings chapter 11, verse 5. This is the mother goddess and the celebration of Easter, and the customs associated with Easter all come from this worship. It has nothing to do with Yahshua. It is the commemoration of the conception of the reborn sun god born on December 25th. This is what Easter is. Now, without going into complete detail about Rome and their supposed conversion to Christianity, there are some dots that should be connected. The Romans were pagans before their conversion. They believed in the same Father God, Mother God, Son of God concept created by ancient Babylon.
When I'm getting
They just replaced the names and made us believe that Yahweh is the Father God, Mary is the Mother Goddess, and Jesus Christ is the Son of God. White? They already celebrated these pagan festivals.
I'm thinking about getting a black one.
This is why the date of Easter was set to the first Sunday of the first full moon after the spring equinox. They set this date in accordance with their already known pagan festival. They just replaced the meaning with the resurrection of Christ.
Can't hear shit.
Easter is a pagan holiday, regardless if we have decided to change the reason why we acknowledge the date, even down to the name Easter. Now, many researchers say that the name Easter derives from the other name of the moon goddess Semiramis, which is Ishtar, and that Easter is a correct pronunciation of his name.
I don't even have them for sale, so you be the first one to get one.
Another says the word Easter is of Saxon origin, and it is derived from the word Esoter, aka Easter. The ancient Saxons in northern Europe worshipped the goddess Oeaster at the time of the spring equinox. This is the same mother goddess, Queen of Heaven. Either way, no matter where it comes from, it is easily discerned that this name has nothing to do with Yahshua. Nothing at all. And the funny thing is that churches today know this, Yahshua? But instead of them digging deeper, they just decided to change the name to the Resurrection Sunday and make that the solution. But that is far from the solution. Changing the name does not change what is being worshipped. Now, there's a common misunderstanding in the church that these holidays were just hijacked by unbelievers for commercialization, like Santa Claus for Christmas and the Easter Bunny with Easter. But that is not correct. Let's take a look at where many of these customs associated with Easter come from.
Let's take a look.
Easter eggs. The symbol of the rebirth of life in the springtime is the egg. Eggs, since ancient times, were known to be very prominent as symbols of new life and resurrection. Ishtar's supernatural egg was now considered an emblem of generative life and rebirth, better known as Ishtar's eggs or Easter eggs. The Easter egg is in reference to a woman's reproduction, her fertility. This makes sense as Ishtar is the goddess of fertility, and a woman's egg is how she produces. As I explained earlier, the priest of Easter would sacrifice infants, human babies. You see, many babies will be born around December 25th from those sex orgies that began on the Feast of Ishtar in the spring. And then horribly, many of these babies would then be sacrificed the following Easter. The priest would then take the eggs as symbols of fertility and dye them in the blood of the sacrificed infants. Horrible. So anytime you are dealing with Easter eggs, dyeing them, and Easter egg hunts, you are participating in an ancient pagan culture that dealt in blood sacrifice and worship of the mother goddess. Nothing about Easter eggs are harmless. It just has been marketed to us this way. If your church has participated and had Easter egg hunts, question the leadership there.
Question the leadership.
The Easter Bunny. The funny thing is that the Easter Bunny is often associated with Easter eggs, but ironically, rabbits do not lay eggs. The rabbit or hare is actually another symbol of fertility. The rabbit is one of the most fertile creatures on earth and held sacred to the fertility religion Semiramis had created in Babylon. It is simply a fertility symbol, indirectly referencing the mother goddess. That's all it is when you see the Easter Bunny. It's talking about fertility. Eating ham. It is a very common thing for Christians celebrating Easter to eat ham for their Easter dinner.
On Easter.
Ask anybody why they do this. They probably will tell you they don't know. It's just a tradition. This is another tradition completely from ancient Babylon. Tammuz was killed by a wild boar, and during this time, Semiramis also proclaimed that because Tammuz was killed by a pig, that a pig must be eaten on that Sunday in remembrance of his death. Every Christian eating a ham on Easter Sunday is doing this in remembrance of Tammuz. Hot cross buns. It was also common for pagans to bake cakes to offer to the mother goddess, the Queen of Heaven, on the Friday before the Easter festival. This is where we gained the custom of hot cross buns. Very simply, the buns were made to be offered to the mother goddess. It was a completely pagan custom and shown through scripture that I mentioned earlier from Ezekiel and Jeremiah. These buns that were made for the Queen of Heaven are an abomination to Yahweh. Part of my family is from Jamaica, and every Easter a big part of the tradition is to have bun and cheese. When the British captured Jamaica, they brought the cross bun custom to the island. Over time, Jamaica made the original English cross bun its own way, by using molasses in the mix instead of honey. Eating hot cross buns may be a custom that is not practiced as often by other countries, but in Jamaica, eating bun and cheese during Easter is extremely common. They just don't know that they are doing a pagan practice of making cakes of bread for the Queen of Heaven. This is Mother Goddess worship, and it was expressly spoken against in Scripture. Now, all this history plainly reveals the pagan origins of Easter, and why any believer in Yahshua should completely reject this day. Easter is the celebration of a resurrection or reconception,
put it in a single
but
shot.
not of Yahshua HaMashiach, but of the pagan god Tammuz. The only reason we recognize this day is because of the infiltration of the Roman Catholic Church. The Roman Catholic Church had a practice of incorporating pagan festivals. They placed Christian names over them and called them Christian. This was done in order to make Christianity more acceptable and familiar to heathen worshippers, whom the church was trying to attract. They completely ignored the scripture I used from Deuteronomy in the start of this video. Many of the people in the pagan Roman Empire probably weren't as willing to give up their pagan gods too easy. These gods that they accredited for giving them their lives and well-being. To assure greater assimilation with the up-and-coming Christian narratives that are growing in the empire, they simply mixed paganism with Christianity, creating a false belief that had false worship of the Messiah.
Motherfucker.
The Father wants his children not to have any dealings with the ways of the pagans and how they worship their gods. Throughout the Old Testament, there are consistent scriptures from Yahweh that directed them against following the pagans. Like Leviticus chapter 18, verses 2 through 4. It says, "Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, I am Yahweh, your Elohim. Do not do as they do in the land of Egypt, where you dwelt, and do not do as they do in the land of Canaan, where I am bringing you, and do not walk in their laws. You shall observe my judgments and guard my laws to walk in them. I am Yahweh, your Elohim." He never wanted his children to walk in the ways of the pagans.
Got his ass, boy.
We are to be set apart from them. How could we be set apart if we are engaging in their type of worship? Worshiping Yahweh the way they worship their gods, when he expressly spoke against doing exactly that. The holy day of Easter, or Ishtar, is intermingled with the overall themes of fertility, renewal, a descent into darkness, and the triumph of light over darkness, or rather, Elohim's darkness. That is the way Satan plays it. This is the day when pagans celebrate the sun because of the fertile moon goddess. I am positive that there will be people in the comments that will ignore many of these facts and choose to believe that their heart is pure in their worship of Yahweh on Easter because they want to celebrate the resurrection. But you are not. This day, just like Christmas, is worship of Satan through his pagan form. The Father gets no glory from this, and we provoke him to anger. We cannot choose to worship him whatever way we desire because we feel we are coming from a genuine place. He has never told us that he accepts that type of worship. He wants us to be narrow in our ways, in our worship of him. If you want to recognize the day, he has specifically spoken about feasts such as Passover in his word. Those days he has actually specifically spoken about. During these times, we recognize the Passover and worship Yahshua as our Passover lamb. We get together and partake in eating of his bread, which is his body, and drink of wine, which represents his blood he shed for us. The word actually speaks about celebrating Passover and says nothing about celebrating Easter. The church is so backwards today. If you want to celebrate something, celebrate the Passover. This is the time when Yahweh revealed himself to the world. This is the time when he foretold of sending his son as our Passover lamb to redeem mankind from their sins. If you're looking for something to celebrate this day, Passover. Now, I will end this with a sincere warning that you must get your house in order. If you're guilty of celebrating Easter, this is nothing to get hung up on. The majority that have had their eyes open to these things have also celebrated these pagan holidays unknowingly in the past. I know I did. In my early years, I made sure that I always went to church on Easter Sunday, even if I didn't go to church the rest of the year. The thing that stops many others from receiving this message is pride. Many people do not want to consider that they have been doing things wrong for many years. And instead of praying about messages like this, they instantly reject it because it doesn't fit in their box of understanding. Your heart must be sincere, and your desire must only be about pleasing the Father. The moment you place yourself and your pride in a place of priority, you don't allow the Holy Spirit to work and do his convicting. Time is not on our side right now, and the Father is calling out his children. He is looking for the wheat amongst the tares. Which one are you? Don't let anyone cheat you through philosophy and empty deceit, according to the tradition of men, according to the basic principles of the world, and not according to Christ. You make the word of Elohim of no effect through your tradition, which you have handed down. Listen, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Elohim. There was a time when you once walked, following the course of this world, following the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that is now at work in the sons of disobedience. But now you do your best to present yourself to Elohim as one approved, a worker who has no need to be ashamed, rightly handling the word of truth. The hour is coming and is now here when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. For the Father is seeking such people to worship him. Elohim is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth. For if we go on sinning deliberately, after receiving the knowledge of the truth, there no longer remains a sacrifice for sins. Let us all together as one united church all walk the narrow path toward life and be one of the few that find it.
There you go.
Okay. Thanks again for watching. I hope...
There you go. Wow. Thanks again for watching. Easter. It's some bullshit.
One down! Control more sectors. Move to counterattack.
Got you. Oh, women in the helicopter, get me back. Fucking helicopter. Oh, that's not where I wanted to spawn.
We secured Sector Charlie.
Oh, he dead now. Hey!
They take more losses and they're
Got me a
finished.
helicopter, boys.
Head across the map. The enemy has been effective. They now control more sectors than us.
Oh. Let's go. Shoot that fucking helicopter. Hey.
Support package available.
Sending a tank on my position.
Understood. Requested vehicle en route. We have secured more sectors than our enemy. Make sure you defend them. Russians are retreating. Spectacular work out there.
See what Cassidy talking about.
Have you ever met Gunna?
No.
Gunna.
Have you ever met
Have
Young
you ever
Thug?
met Gunna?
No.
As you're smoking that right there, if Gunna asks you to pass, and excuse me, hold on, let's rephrase this. If you ask Gunna to pass the blunt, to be passed the blunt, if you pass the blunt to Gunna and offer them a blunt, and he said no, but he said. Wow, yeah. I'm going there. I'm going. I'm trying to get there. I'm going in. If you ask Gunna if he want to hit the blunt and he said no, but then he offered to sell you a 3.5 Zaza, would you buy it?
Hell no. Hell no.
Oh, Lord.
Gonna buy one, nothing from Gunna. No.
So in this story, from this information I got,
yeah,
you said I tried to offer him.
You tried to offer him the blunt. You tried to
which already I wouldn't do, but we gonna go along with the story.
Okay.
If I tried to offer him my L and he don't want to hit it, that means you don't smoke.
Okay.
You ain't smoking right now, but you trying to sell me some Za. After we ain't even get all the way clear what just happened with you in court. Nah, I'm cool, boy. I'm cool, boy. I'm good.
Oh man. Oh gosh, man. Thug.
Now you know. You would have a better chance, like, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely wouldn't grab it off him, and he definitely couldn't grab nothing from me, even if it's in reverse. Like if I try passing the L, he said, "Nah, but you got 3-5 for sale." Nah, I don't got 3-5 for sale neither. So I'm not grabbing it off him, and I don't got nothing for sale. So.
Not doing it.
Hey, I just rap.
I just rap. That's it.
Did you hear about Young Thug's co-defendant trying to give him a Percocet in court on camera?
I seen it.
Yeah.
I seen the little video. I'm like, man, come on, man. You had that. What type of plan they came up with? Like, what was the plan?
Type of plan?
You know, man, when I looked at it, I was like, this is so stupid. It's too stupid. I almost like, and I'm not even a conspiracy theorist type of guy, but I'm like, how in the world is this guy going to think that he's going to get away with passing a Percocet to Thug in court, deputies around, the judge around, lawyers?
Walking at
everybody.
Him,
walked up to him.
Right towards him, they did it. Like,
no deputy.
That was weird. I ain't feel like, when I seen that, I was like, how he thought he was possibly going to get away with it. It was like,
exactly.
Like, at least, dude, dumb. Like, at least it'd be like a little possibility that they could have got away with it. I ain't really see how he felt as though he was gonna get away with that, because it's like you could clearly see. So I don't know, man. It could have been a setup. Could have did something wrong and been trying to make up for it.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going on with that situation, man? I just know that ugly.
Yeah, it is, man. It's a lot of fishy things going on.
When you're trying to paint a certain picture that you, I mean, not what they trying to say you is, and then just trying to sneak you drugs in there, just make the
jury.
Worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I think. That's why I mean, you know, I think I'm like, they are trying to paint a picture of this man that he is, you know, they don't have the evidence that they probably need, and they're trying to paint a picture of him or whatever by doing that, because ain't nobody that, I just don't see somebody being that stupid.
Plus only one perk. I could see if they was trying to get him some perks so he could get the jail jumping or something, but just one perk so he could take it. Like, what was that?
Hit it perk 30, bro.
One perk so he could take it. That's it.
Do you think Young Thug will ever see the light of day?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know how that's gonna go. I just know from my previous experiences with the law, it's not looking good. You know
it's not looking good.
Whenever you're dealing with that type of charges and facing that type of time, it's not looking good. But he's not guilty yet, so still got a chance to fight and prove his innocence.
Damn, bro. Shot in the back. Again.
Free Young Thug, man.
For sure.
Free
Young Thug.
That's what he's saying. All right, whatever. Free Young Thug this year.
I sat on Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, I saw you on Fresh
and I got
and
a great I got a great admiration for the platform. But when I sit and listen to the talking points, they really bashing the bitches. The niggas talking masculinity, them ain't no smooth. Billy D. Williams them was the smooth. Them was the masculine smooth. James Brown. Did y'all see the James Brown part when James? Yeah, no. So these can't beat the bitches up. So what's happening is they trying to beat them up sexually, punish them, make them feel like slaves. You just so no man. No. Nah. These are upset men. These ain't masculine. Masculine is smooth and kind. They don't spend time putting in their places.
Right.
No. Any man spend a lot of time putting in their places and trying to correct women. That's not masculine. Masculine is correct masculinity. Steel sharpens steel. Iron sharpens iron. You can't be iron over there trying to sharpen with no, unless you're trying to exploit and take advantage of. So no. That's the pimp and the preacher. That's why they steady talk to the women, don't talk to the men. That's to exploit and take advantage of. Nah, homie.
So you think Fresh and Fit is more of the bashing women type of.
Well, I sat with them and yeah, they beating up on the homie. They they beating up on the. Yeah, they beating up on it. I don't know no other way to say it.
Shout out Fresh and Fit.
Yeah. Nah, homie. Homie, you ain't got to be so hard. Because masculine men ain't hard on the. Masculine is hard on the men.
Yeah, you're right. Gotta keep that same energy.
Real masculinity is checking the men, like to make them men jump up and be ready to fight and walk out like you do the women. And it's all young girls. So you taking advantage. All out of college, dingy, fresh out of mom's and dad's house, really not independent, and they chasing this light, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. No. Man, masculinity, it doesn't berate women. Because masculinity, that's the weaker vessel. Exactly. That's a delicate flower in the rose.
Amen.
And if I'm talking from their position, I already know they damaged and hurt based off their conversation. So if you watch that Fresh and Fit interview with me, I wouldn't apply masculine love. But still talking how they need to be talked to. But I changed the spirit. The spirit of the man appeared. And it was even refreshing for me to see it. To see me be able to talk and a bunch of young girls listen, because most young girls don't listen to nobody, let alone a men trying to tell them and oppose them about their views and beliefs. So yeah, I think they beating up on the young broads. But I understand that there's a lot of men who didn't start until after high school and in college.
Right.
And this is they get back.
This is they get back.
Yeah.
This they get back. They ain't start fucking until late. That's what happened, he said. That's funny. Alright, let me try to get some kills. Fuck that. Holy shit, they almost blew me up. Got my dog though. They're blowing stuff like crazy. Fucking dudes with the shields.
At the end of that story, but I ain't gonna go into detail because it got gangsta out here in the world when I came home on that shit. But anyway, come to find out that nigga was a snitch. Tells my say, Rock, quit yelling through the balls like that, man. Nigga, one thing about the nigga that's sitting up under you, he ain't gonna say nothing. But one thing you don't know, they getting his ass hard in the motherfucker on that bottom buck talking to you like that. Because he know that you ain't a man now. He just peeped it out when you didn't say nothing the first motherfucking time. And guess what you said to do? He feeding. Did you hear what he said? Rock, they just asked you. They want you, Rock. They want you again. Look out, Rock! That's how they call you the next day. Look out, Rock! Yeah! You coming to the gym tonight? Sure. Man, you hear you said it down there, man, don't go to that gym. That gym, man, you go to that gym, man, you know niggas trying to, fuck with you. And Rocky ain't man enough to say, man, what do you mean trying to fuck with me? Oh, okay. He don't know his city is the most worst predator there is on the motherfucking unit.
Right.
He sitting here, goddamn it, he just, you know, he finessing, but he doing more ear hustling than anything. You better shut up over there, hoe. But anyway, sad that when you young niggas get in there, y'all going and tell all your business to them niggas that you think your homeboys that you sitting on side of. Let me give Herb another piece of game. It's a lot of niggas coming this motherfucker Herb, and they put him in the cell with these niggas, and these niggas think them niggas cool, and them niggas be really, really informants. Them niggas over a case, and you be in trial, and they be saying we going to court. They got cells built for you niggas. They'll put him on the special floor. We need to find out some information before we put him in population. And when he go in there, bitch, this bitch is like he in population. Dumbass, no, this ain't population. This when they find out information.
Right.
This the information block. Every cell is about information. Everybody know who's who, and everybody know who's working on whoever they got to work on, and whoever we working on is our Sally. Terry, you got a new Sally? Oh, Terry gonna run meet you at the door. Hey, come on in with your mattress.
Right.
Help you on in. Welcome to the block. Make you comfortable in the motherfucker. Cause one thing they know about is how to mentally get in your head. How do I mentally get in your head? Fuck it, nigga, you locked up, you looking for a friend and somebody to talk to. Well, guess who that is? Terry. Say, you better shut up, ho.
I found him, but I ain't shooting him.
Terry is the man. You understand me? Terry meets you at the door, he greets you, come in the cell, man, you good? You in there? Yeah, man, say, man, just chill out in there, don't worry about nothing, just get your bags and lay low, man, while you in here, do your time. I'll rock with you. Hey, where you from? Oh, man, I'm from Jackson. Nigga get comfortable. All right, Jackson? Yeah, man, I got people down in Jackson. You know any, the little road they go that way on what's it called, on Manshaw? Yeah, Manshaw. You know where Manshaw is? Yeah. I had a cousin stay down there on Manshaw. And down that little, I got people on Manshaw too. You do? Well, down on that little, who you know on Manshaw? You know, Jenny, Jenny. Oh, Jenny. I don't know this motherfucker don't know nobody. He done already fished that nigga from down the street to the road to his house to Jenny. Yeah, Jenny, that's my friend now, man. I was down there with the one that drives the green truck. Kirby. He just drives and shit. Now this nigga comfortable. So what you do, guy? Fuck you get in there? Man, it's fucked up shit. I know, man. We all got those cases. See, what you don't know, Terry was informed about your case before you got there. What you don't know, Terry already read your paperwork, know the action, you know what he's fishing for. Terry is very psychotic and good at what he doing. If Terry keep doing what he doing, he get 3 days added off his time in the county every day. And don't let him turn in some bonus work, like catching him a fish like you and that motherfucker, and that is. But anyway, Terry, hey, well, man, I'll say, man, relax. Well, tonight I'll talk about it. We talk about it from right now. You want some spread? I got chips, Cheetos, in my locker, whatever you need. You home. He just got there. He don't know no better. This motherfucker just came in the goddamn tank. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she know. He done did some fucked up shit. Don't nobody know yet what he did but him and the judge that booked him in. That's it. And he, the family don't fuck with him. He just got caught raping little Keisha. Yeah. So what? He raped little Keisha. Who was little Keisha? Oh, that's his daughter.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, his daughter. Yeah. Yeah, no. His 7-year-old daughter. But what? No. But right now we can't prove because Keisha's traumatized. She's not saying anything, but mom know what the fuck's going on. This son of a bitch, but they got enough evidence, after they did the little panty test and the little rape, this whole, they found semen, so bitch, you sitting in her now. Okay, well, I got him in the cell. That's what Terry's fishing for, the truth. You understand me? And come back in the cell, he tell Terry, hey, look out, Jim, you good? No, now you get you something to eat? Yeah, man, I'm full, feeling good, baby. Great. So say, but I know what it's like, man. I know what it's like. Oh, shit. I'm in here too for the same shit. They put us in the cell together because we're compatible. Terry, like, what that mean? We both got the same kind of cases. Well, you don't know Terry don't got a motherfucking thing. You understand? He's fishing. Oh, Dumbo down here. Right now he looking like that motherfucking pigeon that used to be on Long John Silver show. He ready to talk like a motherfucker. because he need help, guidance, and, you know, they're offering, you know, me 100 years. What? He's breaking him. Mentally, he's breaking the nigga going down because he know what he did is true. But we need to get that in the courtroom. So what they don't know, they'll put these niggas around these type of niggas. And the niggas, hey, next thing you know, 3 more days. Yeah, man, I'm just sorry I fucked up. Damn it. Yeah, they gonna hide you. Got it. Because what he didn't know, this cell been tapped. They can hear everything you send this motherfucker all the way to the picket. The front desk off. All these walls, all these motherfuckers are Bluetooth and motherfucking rearranged. They can hear every fucking thing you say. That's what they were looking for. Now sending the regular population. You come in this day, hey, pack it up, you being moved. Good day, then you go get moved. A couple 6 months go by and you feel like your case is beating everything, then you go to court. Shh. And guess who walks in to testify? It look like Terry. You gotta be bullshit. He got on a suit and tie. Oh, Terry. It's 24 hours in. Not 6 months like y'all be doing. You understand me? He just,
Terry,
you know,
like 24 hours in.
a weekend. We gonna call him a weekend.
Weekend warrior.
They do weeks in, not a whole month, 28 days. Yeah. Go in and stay for a week and get with fish for the information. They just let them out. They're informants. That's their job. You know, get suited in, booked in, and go on down into the cell. Sit in there and do your little time. Get you a book. And get your information that we need. We need that information. We need that information. Without the information, you're gonna lose your job sitting here bullshit. You get what I'm saying? But I'm saying that to say this. I hope I woke up a lot of guys on this one because I'm gonna let you niggas know it's a whole bunch of informants in that jail. Y'all niggas think snitching out here is on some what? Nigga, what? Nigga, y'all think prison is prison. It's more snitches in prison. No. You know, you saying to yourself, nigga, how can he be a snitch in prison? Well, because he's scared, he telling on what's going on in that motherfucker, because he can't handle it. He can't handle niggas running him down and beating him down and hogging him and taking shit. He trying to tell it. But they trap these guys and they get these guys at these cells and these guys go to court and find out that the same nigga that was in your cell with you, the same nigga that wrote a statement on you. Guess why they doing it? And to get less time off their sentence. Yeah. They'll put them in there. The more that you get, you know, we can take some off for you know, just keep working in these cells. You good. Shit.
There was a situation, man, that happened out in Camden County, Georgia, man. And we just spoke on this before, how these guards would get down on you up in there. No mercy.
No doubt.
Right unit, wrong place, right time, wherever.
Right.
You rub them the wrong way, they low-key make the rules in there. And people don't be believing you sometimes when you say this type of stuff, OG. I got to tell them the real. You know, you see the comments, sometimes you lying, you exaggerating. But a story popped out, this right here.
A lot of litigation. And some things you cannot explain. You can't explain how a middle-aged man go inside a jail with no injuries and look like somebody sued through a gauntlet. And those stories are coming out, you know, out of fear of retaliation. A lot of those people is afraid. But it's not just a bad apple. It's a bad apple orchard.
You ain't gotta believe me.
Hey,
I seen it.
So you see how they worked on them.
Right.
Tell them the real.
The real.
Messing up out here, you crashing out. Some people know, hey, I'm willing to face that.
Yeah.
They cool with it. They understand. Then some of them, they don't know. They ain't been in there yet. Tell them how they go and how them guards to do you.
Say, dirty. Dirty as a pig pen. Tales from a crib, man, right here on Ferguson Unit. I was on Ferguson, man. I came home and I read some reports. I was doing my homework. And we got things that side tell, don't you know the law is so crooked, man? Listen, man. Dang. And I'm glad you brought it up. I don't mean to jump ship or nothing, but we don't stay the subject because I just got chills. The laws, it's some laws that work in there, y'all. That's more. Let me give y'all some game. You can see it's a bar. They get a bar on their arm. You know, every 5 years they get a bar right there on their shirt. And you can tell the law what type of person he is by the bars on his shirt. And then you got laws with bars. It's 5 years, you get one bar for every 5 years you're there. Every 5 years you get a bar. I'm looking at niggas sure you got bars. How the fuck? And that let you know how much time they been doing. Let me give y'all some game, man. People that go to work and they keep their jobs like that, man, that's been working there for years and centuries, guess what? They more institutionalized than the niggas that's in there. Sometimes they get to see a lot of people go home. Sometimes they get to see people die in that motherfucker. But the people that working in there, they bred that way. I know families are bred in this shit. I know they teach these people that y'all are just like animals. Keep them in control. Fuck who's in it. If it got on white, bitch, that ain't right. That's what we after. Anything that ain't white. I asked one law, I said, man, you sure act like you racist. He said, I am racist, Percy. I'm fucking racist. Everybody listen up. While Mr. Demerson wants to bring up some shit, I am fucking racist. I don't like nothing in white. Shit. Well, that's us. Everybody go, what about the whites in white? You don't hear too good, do you, Mr. Demerson? He said he president, he don't like nothing in white. And that's the people what's all we got. That's the TDC colors, white. Shit. He said he don't like, he's racist. That mean, let me tell y'all something. When he said that opened my eyes for him to think that they bred that way. They made that way. They don't give a fuck about you. The uniform is what controls the system. If you ain't got their colors on, you ain't wearing that slavery Confederate uniform with the blue line going down the side that they still wear today in this prison system that need to be changed. You know, giving motherfuckers laptops and motherfucking iPads and tablets and shit, change them Confederate ass uniforms y'all got on. The same gray that they fought in the war in, with the blue stripe down the side of the goddamn pants. It used to have a Confederate flag on this side and one. These laws are fucked up. Let me tell y'all something. I'm saying this to say this, man. They don't give a fuck about you niggas. Right. Excuse me. Black men. Boy. Don't give nothing. Essays.
They don't give a
Most
fuck
definitely don't give a fuck. You know. They do the black and Hispanic race so dirty down there, you wouldn't fucking believe it. One thing I can say about the Hispanic people, guys down there, they at least you know, one of them motherfuckers, they'll just take a chance. You know, you rocking that motherfucker way, that's something to come out of that. Bitch, that motherfucker, goddamn, what's wrong with cuz? No, that law had been fucking with him. Oh, the law been fucking with him. Every day he fucking with him, man. He just tired of it, man. He's tired. Man, fuck that poop, dog. Get that fucking bitch out of there, man. The whole other Vámonos, go. Shit, motherfucker. They don't give a fuck. Shit, niggas sit there and take some abuse. But the thing is, them laws will get you in there. Y'all look this up. Y'all think I'm lying. There was a law on Ferguson used to starve a nigga for sexual favors. Wouldn't let him eat. Hello! To let Ant know I'm still on track. Used to starve him, leave him in the cell, nigga, wouldn't get a nigga shit to eat. So he was sucking the dick. You know why? Because that law was more institutionalized than the motherfuckers that's in the world. You got laws in that bitch that's sick-minded because they in this motherfucker. You got laws that come in that bitch and bring all they troubles from home. Bitch didn't give me no pussy, and fuck these hoes. Get out of here, get the fuck out of here, go sit down, son of a bitch. Be like, damn, what's wrong with Mr. Southern Southern at work today? He mad something happened at home. Sometimes they can get away with that shit. Come and take it out on your ass. Pissed out, man. Wife me from man, shut the fuck up talking to me. Nigga, go to your cell. But there was a law on Ferguson starving a nigga out for sexual favors. Wouldn't feed this man. Until he did something sexual for him to eat. You know?
That's crazy.
You know? That's some bullshit. But at the same time, shit, that's the bullshit they be doing. Keep your bitch ass out the bullshit. See, if you stay out the bullshit, you won't look like the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit right there. You hear me? Real talk, man. I learned one thing, man. It's a thing called solitary confinement, and they assign a certain type of person or police to work in these type of places. You gotta be real strong. You know, you got some laws, but America, they don't want to work nowhere but solitary. I don't want to work population. Fuck some population. They can't fuck population. They want solitary. Man, them the most controlled, traumatized people, incarcerated, mentally, motherfuckers there is in the world. They fucked up. And guess what? They gotta take care of you. Let me tell you what I'm saying when I say that. You get in that motherfucker like these celebrity ass niggas. See, one thing I'm tell you about these celebrity niggas, they don't get to do their time in peace. Yeah, the Pooh Shiesty, like, you know, the Snoop Dogg and whoever go, and the Tupacs and the Mike Tysons and the O.J. Simpsons and they don't get to do their time with you niggas. They got to do their time back there with the crazy folks. Yeah, they don't get to go to population. And so therefore, they got to deal with the crazy laws that work back there. That law might don't like
what's
you.
The score in the Lakers game?
Every time you get a trade, nigga, you got something missing on it. Say, man, what happened to my cornbread? Slam the little trade. Whatever's on that motherfucker, they slide in that little hole, and you got to pull it out and get it. And close that door, the little lock. They don't open the whole door. It's just a little old side, little old bean chute. They open it up, you look down in there, and they slide the tray in it. You grab your tray, when that tray comes, that bitch slam. You be like, hey, where's that? Can't nobody hear you beating. They know ain't shit on that motherfucker. Motherfucker spit in your food. And then I'll tell you, the whole shit all on your foot. Come on, man. It's some fucked up laws, ain't? It's some fucked up human beings in this world, man, and they working in the judicial. It's a lot.
They working in the judicial system.
Help mail. It goes out every week. Hell, they doing this on this unit. Hell, they doing us bad over here. Hell, bitch, we don't get the jump rope over here. Hell, we don't need to get no ice water over here. Hell, they beating our ass over here. Hell, they just killed another nigga down the hall. Hell, they just gassed my home until he couldn't even breathe no more. He had ass when they sprayed all tear gas in his cell. Hell, they just run the dude squad for one man and jumped on him with the Ninja Turtle badge and then ran him down the hall. Hell, they just got a nigga that was on the top tier. They were fighting, and somehow he ended up flipping and falling off. He was getting into it with a law. Hell, shit, nigga, you run into all type of shit in that motherfucker. Unhumanity. Fuck you talking about, niggas? Like Ant say, youngsters, please, stay out that place, man. That ain't the place to be. Boys.
And also, real quick, man, another thing I want you to tap on real quick was how, man, sometimes they get in here and they work with the inmates. Be part of a gang or just help the gang out and choose a side. Tell them how they'll get on with that.
No cap. Tell from a crib. I was on Ferguson one time. One of my partners, hit me on to the laws. No laws. Some laws that like he and say they don't fuck with you. You got some laws that's on the crib side. You got some laws that's on the blood side. Don't fuck with no crib niggas. Them laws over there. Every law is his own self person. But say, man, they doing time and they got their sides when they get in there. Once they get chosen and they ride with who they want to fuck with, they gonna know who not to fuck with. Some gangs be like, oh, that's Anthony and Boss Lady right there. Don't fuck with us. That's Anthony and Boss Lady. And then they already know if there's Anthony and Boss Lady shit, she ain't gonna. You better not say nothing to that lady. Bitch gonna write you up, send you to jail. He going to jail, got another one fair for because you can't do what Ant do with the Boss Lady. Because why? These motherfuckers, just as of course, they only fuck with certain people. They got their picks. Tell from a crib, man. I had niggas from Pottywood. Shout out to my nigga Nate Boy. And Nate Boy and these other niggas, they used to pimp the hoes. They wanted a bitch. And they're thinking they gonna pimp him a bitch. I said, but Nate had a goddamn problem. They were fucked up in the head. The bitch come to work one day and Nate jump on the hoe.
Damn.
Now, how you gonna explain to the people at work she got slapped in the face and she got a black eye to jump? Cause she just a part of the system just like they is. You hear? That's prison pussy. Every block she work, they don't give a fuck what them hoes look like, boy. Y'all just don't know. Them hoes get tired of seeing dick on that motherfucker. They just hell just leave them niggas with no clothes on that motherfucker. You hear me? Let me tell y'all something. It be the same bitch you wouldn't say nothing in the grocery store to. Shit. Oh. Shit. See that motherfucker in jail? That motherfucker. Damn. Follow that big, okay. But now you want to look. But anyway, now, and you right, man. It's sad, man. Them laws and that motherfucker, they don't, they blend in, man. It's a habit. They get in where they fit in. They work there every day. They gotta come through them doors and deal with these attitudes. But the sad thing about it, they gotta be on their shit. He ain't talking about. They gotta be on their shit. And they don't know some niggas in that motherfucker just strive waiting on that certain motherfucker to come to work. This bitch come here. Oh, this hoe working today. I'm finna get this hoe here. You got a nigga, I seen her grab their cup and talk to me. She got it. Yeah. You know. I seen Laws call my niggas out, man. When my Laws came, he said, look at purse. I said, cuz, tell your little homie, leave me alone, cuz. I said, well, nigga, shit, what you waiting on, nigga? He said, I'm just letting you know before we go down, cuz. Tell your little homie, leave me alone, man. Shout out to my nigga, said. Little said. Tell them a crib I had a law, you know, like you say they pick their own side who they fuck with. But they know how to fuck around. When you been in the system long enough, they just like the inmates. And they gonna come and do respect the game. Who I need to talk to about this over here?
Wow.
Yeah, bitch, because y'all know y'all don't want shit. We let y'all go home every day.
That's crazy.
Here you talking about when you decide you don't want to go home today, guess what? You're not going home today. Here you talking about. But anyway, he came, he said, one of your little partners keep fucking with me, man. Who? He said, the little nigga on, said. I said, oh shit. said is on. He's the black youngster of the clique. You hear? He the black youngster of the clique. He ain't. So I can't say. Look, I said, you know, he just hard to talk to. The nigga gon', hey, man, look, man, hey, tell that hoe, hey, man, say, man, I know, and you can't get a get right answer out the nigga. But I can deal with said. You know, I know I took that. I said, I let you nigga. Dude, what up, man? Oh, man, the law say you still fucking. Leave that law alone, man. Chill out, nigga. Man, oh, what law? What law? Man, you know what law, man. Man, no, for real, man, I'm tired of this whole shit. His nanny came told you something. No, sensei. Man, I'm tired of this whole talking on me, man. No, for real, though. Listen. Man, law don't want no trouble. That's why he came to me. Says he's scared of you, man. Chill, man. No, man, I'm tired of this whole thing. He goddamn me. Cause that man is not locked up with us, man. This man is at work, huh? God damn. Damn, I'm just saying though. So once they tell from the crib, when the man lock on, he said, man, I don't want to do nothing to your partner, man. Y'all jump. So they knew how we get down on first. Which when you lock would jump a crib. What? Shit. Cause they will jump a mess. They will jump a nigga. They'll jump a white boy. Jump a crib y'all want to. Shit, nigga. Y'all see how that turned out on first? Yeah, everything going on. What? Gonna have everybody in the hall on their stomachs, nigga, laying down. That's another whole gangster story, nigga, on some real nigga shit. But anyway, man, the law come to me one day, he said, Percy, gotta talk to you. I said, man, what's wrong with you now, man? I told you, man. I just don't want to get jumped on. What's wrong, man? I had to fight your homeboy, said. So cuz never tell me, man, I'm just letting you know, man. Man, you better put your shirt on before you lose your job. How about that, first of all? I'm letting you know how deep this shit is getting. Yeah, that's how deep, like you were saying, that's how deep it is in there. Please, man, hurry up, man. Make sure you ain't got no, because they know if you didn't come to work looking like that, you shouldn't have that on you. And it ain't on no paper, it ain't docked down nowhere. Man, get right, go clean yourself up, man. Just tell you, man, I don't want to get jumped on. Man, it's law about like 6, 7. Look like you big old big motherfucker. But anyway, make a long story short, the law went and said my partner didn't show up for the count. He kept fucking up the law's count. They gotta make their count. They get paid according to their count, man. You know, if you keep fucking up count 2 or 3 times, bitch, you gonna get fired. You can't count. Your job is just to count 1, 2, 3, 4. What the fuck? That's the easiest job in the world. And don't fuck up the count. Well, said kept hiding that on the nigga count, making him fuck the count off. By the time he found the nigga, he told him, man, don't go in the house, man. I'm locking you down for the said told him, no. Bitch, you ain't locking down nothing. So man said, man, I'm locking you down. You been fucking up the camp for the last 2 hours. Got the whole unit on lockdown waiting for me to clear camp while you over hiding playing bullshit, man. Go to your cell, I'm locking you down. Said, ain't said you put me in my cell. He said, you know what, I'm tired of this shit. The nigga had been being humble. He was a cool nigga too, boss man. You know, he just trying not to get out there, you understand me? Shit, but he just seen one thing you gotta learn about when you work in prison, it's just like being in prison, you gotta earn your respect. You hear me? You gotta earn it. Ain't nobody gonna give it to you. That's something you gotta earn. You can't just walk up now, cool, I'm big. Who the fuck is you big, hoe? Nigga, I'm short, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Hey, you mean, what the fuck that mean? Size ain't never been shit in the penitentiary. You be them big niggas sucking the dick. And them be the big niggas bent over on their ass and they're taking the dick down there. Them niggas. But anyway, when he went to the top row with my nigga, they ended up just squaring it up. He said he ran up on with that penitentiary box and shit. He said he looked back in the cut, he waited on it, he pinned it, he waited, he pop, pop. He slapped my little homeboy up there. I said, what? You lying? He said, man, he left Sensei up there asleep. No, hell no, nigga. Ooh, did he get up, man? Shit. You know, by the time he got up, the man was down there talking to you. They had just did that shit. He said, I'm trying to tell you, man. I was like, why you breathing out hard shit? I'm like, what the fuck wrong? Oh, that's what you just did. My partner up there, okay. And he left his ass slumped. But it's a message to you niggas, nigga. You ain't never too big when you go in there. When you working there, if you people that happen to work there, please, 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 learn to maintain your sanity. Boys.
The ones out here crashing out, and they, you know, tough, think they bought it and with it, man. We gotta bring them to reality, man. If you end up in there, cause some of them got squabbles, they got hands. Right. They can punch, they tough, all that, they with it. But certain times you can get the units, man, and extra things come into place is weapons and all that, and it get real. You gotta tell them the real, what you done seen, how knives and everything like that come into play against boys.
Tell from a crib, man, I come from a nigga where that's all they do is play with. I was in the day room one time.
Shout out urban politics, boy.
And I got into it with a HGC nigga, Hoover Gangster Crib nigga, out of H-Town. I never rocked with no Hoover Gangster nothing. I never knew you put a G in front of it. And me and the nigga got into it. Cause I'm a Hoover Crib gang. And he said he was a Hoover Gangster. What the fuck is that, nigga? What the fuck is a Hoover Gangster Crib, nigga? I said, cuz, that's what I'm banging, nigga. Where you from, cuz? From H-Town. Cuz ain't no motherfucking Hoover Gangster, nothing. You don't put no gangster for this crippin', nigga. What you talking about? Me and the nigga got into it. And so when his partner went down, and his partner had a fight one day, and his partner was fighting. His partner was down there fighting some Crip niggas, but fighting some blood niggas, and the Crip nigga helped the blood niggas fight the Crip niggas. Oh, and I told them niggas to pop him. They say cuz jumped in there and he started helping the blood niggas. I said, what cuz? Nigga right there? Yeah, cuz. I say, y'all pop that nigga. No, right now. I'm not even moving. I'm gonna stay right here, pop him. And they popped Red Dean. Yeah. All right, cuz. When I went back to the block, shout out to Lucky. I ain't gonna put you down, Lucky. He from H-Town. Five dudes, Super Gangster Crib nigga. The first nigga I ever bumped heads with about that shit. Real talk. Now you other niggas that came after Lucky, between me and Lucky on Ferguson, y'all niggas was too late. Y'all was too late, niggas. Y'all niggas just had the history in the time, the murders in H-Town, you know, for the killings. You understand me? Y'all was doing the life sentences in the times for the Hoover Gangster Crips. I didn't have no history on it. I didn't know nothing about it. Told you niggas I've been stuck in forward all my motherfucking life. I never journeyed outside this, so I've been gang banging. But anyway, to make a long story short, when I get inside the day room, the Hoover Gangster Crip nigga ran and say, yeah, cuz, I need to have a meeting right now, cuz, on Crip, cuz, on this gangster shit, on this H-7, nigga. I said, what the fuck is that nigga just say? And he said something, what did he say? H-7, nothing, and what is that? Yeah, that's another shit that what they say in H-Town, man. So you niggas better start talking Crip talk. Now that is how they Crip down there, but see my thing, I didn't know how big the Crip in there got in H-Town. But anyway, when he went in there, the nigga came to fight me. He said, say, nigga, cuz. He said, and he said, say, man, I need to know who called the call on Hoover Gangster Crip nigga down there, cuz. And this nigga he was on it. He was on it. And this is exactly what he did. That nigga said, say, cuz, I need to know who made that call on the Hoover Gangster down there, cuz. Well, to be honest with y'all, this fuck nigga already know who did, nigga. I'm the one that called the shots. And I'm the one told him, niggas, you already know I did it. You know what that nigga did? He said, say, man, he said, man, you don't speak on no HGC nigga like that. That's what he told me, man. I looked at the nigga. I said, cuz, fuck some HGC shit like that. That nigga did me like that. Nigga rolled back, and that nigga said, whoop. And that nigga swung. As soon as he swung, I ducked him like that. And next thing you know, I went to rush him. That nigga did me just like that. He said, hey, nigga.
Hey.
He said, yeah, nigga. He said, yeah. And I said, what the fuck? My homeboy said, don't move, nigga. He got you. Don't move. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, nigga, you won't play like I play, do you? I said, yeah, nigga, put that down. But let me tell y'all something. If I wouldn't have, my partner wouldn't have said nothing, I wouldn't have seen that blade. That nigga would have banged my ass up. Ask me how I know.
How you know?
Because he already doing 2 life sentences for murder. He ain't never going home. Why the fuck you thought you brought it to the day room with him? When he made that call to do what he had to do, he already knew what he was gonna do. Peep game. Because he wouldn't have brought it with him. Hey, he talking about? He wouldn't have had his hand on. That nigga tried to steal off on me, then bullet burn on me. When I ducked, I barely missed the steal. I barely missed that hole. And when I went to fight to come back in, that nigga had that hole right there, took my pocket. No, person. And they got that, now you got that burn on, don't I? Look, oh. This nigga almost had me, I swear. My thinking wasn't there fast enough. Now, to answer your question.
We are hitting Bravo 1.
What do I do now when it ain't about no hands right now, nigga? Oh, that nigga ain't finna fight me. He came to do what he came to do for me. Cause he already know what I'm finna do with these, nigga. I'm finna show the fuck out, nigga. He talking about. I've been showing out on this whole these. Fuck you talking about, nigga. You already know, bitch. If you don't want to get beat the fuck up in the face. See, one thing about me, my thing, when I fight, I don't fight to knock nobody out. All you knock out artists, Mike Tyson at me. I only fight for one reason. That's to fuck a nigga face up. I'ma knot all you. They gonna look like a nigga can't. I'm just trying to knot your face. I'm trying to put knots all in between your motherfucking eyes. I just like knotting niggas' face up. Beating that shit ragged. That shit. I just look at my work, says, look at my work. Yeah.
Like
I'm just saying, he just said now. But after them, they look at your face, they're gonna be like, ooh, yeah. But guess what? Everybody don't play like that. You hear me? Everybody don't play like that. And guess what that nigga told me? My homeboy said, yeah, nigga, you don't put no knife on no crib, nigga. What you doing, cuz? That nigga said, yeah. In your words, that nigga don't want to play like I play. I never forget, that's what that nigga told me. I never, in prison, he said, yeah. He said, nah, and guess what? That nigga did not put that knife down. You hear me? That nigga meant that. And he was on some nigga, this nigga keep saying something, nigga. I'm just gonna go on, you know, I'm already in too deep. Oh, you already know you is. But I can't fold my tongue like I told him. When you put that down, nigga, you already know what time it is. He said, yeah, I know. You don't want to do what I do, though, don't you? Yeah, you want to play my game, do you, nigga? And that's how he was talking to me. That's exactly how he was doing me. You don't want to play, and I look at this nigga's dead serious. He ain't bullshitting. That nigga ready to use that motherfucker for all meaning. Tells my crib, man, everybody gonna fight, niggas. Everybody don't fight. Niggas ain't got time for fighting. Niggas for bullshit, nigga. Niggas on some grown man shit. Niggas on some niggas with some motherfucking wood. Fuck with me, I kill one of these niggas. And they mean that. From they motherfucking heart. Young niggas, y'all going to fuck with them old niggas thing. Them niggas ain't finna fight y'all. They ain't finna embarrass them old niggas. Them niggas been doing time for years. Soon as you walk up with one of them old niggas, they gonna kill you. I swear to God, my right hand, they gonna kill you and sit back in the day room and drink their coffee with their other homeboy like they. I told y'all niggas leave me alone. Ask me how I know.
How you know?
Cause a nigga burnt me up like that one time. Shout out to my nigga folks, J. Jose, man. I seen niggas burn niggas up a lot. I seen a lot of burn ups.
Yeah.
Walk downs. Step ons. Yeah, the knife have been. I seen the knife used in many occasions.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with the knife.
My dog.
I'm scared. It's just like a gun to me, shit. I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you pull that out, somebody gotta die.
Yeah.
I don't want to die. That's the game I want to play. Y'all can play that. Me, I just take the black eye and the busted lip.
Yeah.
I take that and live to see another day. How about that? Shit, that game. But yeah, that game has been played. I done been around that game a many times. Been in rides, homie. You understand me? I done been in rides. I done been in about 4 rides. I ain't seen the blood shit. You dig what I'm saying?
I need to put it.
Because I'm in a place that's where that shit happens at. I'm in a place where when you do shit like that, where the fuck they gonna see you? Back to where you at? I'm already here. You got niggas in there that fuck up and ain't never going home. I mean, they could have left in 8 years. They came here with 8 years sentence. Now we got an 80-year sentence.
Damn.
It's a lot of tricks to get yourself into. And some of them, when they catch you, they don't give a fuck. The system will eat you alive. Yeah, I seen niggas run up on niggas and blow holes out in niggas. In the shower and everything, you hear me?
Damn.
Yeah, I seen nigga get gunned down in the shower, ass naked. Yeah, crawling around on that blood like 50 Cent in that goddamn movie. You understand me? Yeah, and everybody just trying to get out the way and get out the bitch. And ain't nobody helping cook. And,
holy shit, I'm on fire. What the fuck?
Prison is a heartless place for anybody, man. A humble man like yourself, it'll make you so heartless, you know what I'm saying, man? I'm talking about, man, well, you know, hey, back in the days, that would have fucked me up when I seen it, but now, shit, I just thank God it ain't me. You hear me?
Right.
And keep living. You dig what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm not traumatized to the bullshit no more. You dig what I'm saying? That's real talk because all that sharpening knives and toothbrushes and shit having to live like that. Tell us one crib. Let me give me one more before I go. Tell us one crib, man. They had a show called back in the day called Soul Train. You know, y'all might not remember that. R.I.P. to the big home, Don Cornelius. Peace.
Don Cornelius.
Look. And so, you hear me? You don't hear niggas say nothing like that no more. You hear me? But anyway, when Don Cornelius, you know, when he died, you know what I'm saying? He had this show called Soul Train. You know, Soul Train was a time, you know, it only comes on for 1 hour. And then it comes on the Toronto show. Now, Toronto, it started, I don't know what the fuck had happened, but the Toronto show had started, you know, going off early or something. And I guess they went off and they started to take the time up from the Soul Train. So the Mexicans said, you know, he got a new Mexican in. His name was Israel Bonilla. I'll never forget his name. Israel Bonilla and Ruben Ortega. Understand me? And so when they came in, you know, these motherfucking Mexicans, they was square business. They was on their gangster. And so they was new on the block. So I never forget, nigga, they went up there and Israel, they said, yeah, man, you know, them dudes right there been doing time a long time. They on the block now, man. Look, you know. They don't know, nigga, these some damn fools, there's some damn monkeys upstairs. And me and my lokes up there, we ain't trying to, we rough riders. DMX was jumping hard, and we thought we was hard in the jail cells. We ain't that bitch rough riding, niggas. It's E-Block, nigga. Them niggas screaming O-Block, and we screaming E-Block in this whole year. And we doing that shit. So anyway, went up to the thing one day, the Mexican had put a note on the door, on the wall. I said, what is that? Everybody was there reading it. And the Mexicans, the two new Mexicans came right in, setting up shop, calling rules and shots. This is what we're finna start doing. Well, y'all ain't talk to no niggas about that. I'm just saying though, you know, I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't think just no one race come up and put no paper on the thing and say this is what we finna start fucking doing around here. Without talking to the black race and the white race too. Well, for you to be in West Texas, down there by the EPT, which stands for El Paso, Texas, understand me? Your color is out of jurisdiction. Yeah, your color, yeah, ain't nothing but, hey, shout out to my Brown Pride, man. Shout out to my EPT down there, my El Paso essays, man. Shout out to the Mancha family, Wedo Mancha and the family, man. That West Texas shit. My essay side, but anyway,
they took the shit.
So chance to say, well, hold on, man. Who made this list, man? You know what I mean? Y'all cutting into our Soul Train. Well, y'all only get 30 minutes of Soul Train and we're gonna catch it. But no, hold on. Soul Train is an hour. We got a 30 right here to fit now. So what you mean cutting into our? Who you talking to? Who been? I saw snatch the paper off the wall. Say, cause y'all make no rules around here and I ran back upstate. With the oldest. Yeah, some niggas came with money Mexicans. I had told them no Mexicans don't come up here. So no Mexicans. And one of the Mexicans knew his name was Chris. You know, Chris Alejandre. Chris said he gonna go up there anyway. So Chris came up the stairs and they just trying to show out because the new Mexicans here.
That's crazy.
This finna go down though. So when he came up, he ran up the stairs. I said, "What's up, cuz?" He said, "Man, they want to talk to you." I said, "Man, then I tell you, don't no essays, nobody come up here, nigga, but blacks, nigga." He said, "No, man, we trying to talk to him. We not even trying to talk to you right now." I take off on him. Your bitch ass motherfucker. Back downstairs he go. Next thing you know, man, the old heads, you know. And shout out to Larry, shout out to my nigga Larry, Louis Montgomery and Larry Griffin.
What the?
If they ain't dead. Louis Montgomery, Larry Griffin. Louis say, "Look out, person, come here, little man." You know what you doing? I said, they want to fight. He said, hey, he said, look, Percy, come here, look, come here. What are you doing? He said, you ain't look down there? No, nigga, now turn around and look. I said, oh shit. There's a whole bunch of Mexicans down there. I said, oh shit. He said, man, you know what you doing? He said, no, man, you just run around here hot-headed, tripping, man, getting stuff, man. That, you don't just run down there like that. You finna go down them stairs and run into all that. Well, I kind of didn't look at it like that. I just thought I was gonna go down there and fight the Mexican. Yeah, that's what you thought, nigga. You just gonna run your dumb ass into a whole pack of... Oh, you just about to be the Bambi we was talking about, running to the... But the old head peeped it before I got it. He said, now stay right here. Let me go down here and see what's going on. Well, shit, I ain't young nigga. I was fucked up. I'm in jail. I ain't give a fuck, nigga. Shit, it's whatever, you know? Shit, that's me. But they don't know these Mexicans don't play like that. You understand me? Soul Train came, they came up with something, beat me, he said, that person, this what's finna happen. You finna have to fight the Mexican you just hit a while ago. Wow. They gonna let you and him go one-on-one. I ain't tripping. Shit, you know, he box, so watch him. He's a boxer, he just watch, cause he got, he been getting, I said, I don't give a fuck. Understand me? So, I go down there to fight the Mexican. It's the first time I heard these words, no mas. Never heard that in my life. That's the first time I ever heard that word. I kept saying, what the fuck is the whole saying? Okay. But anyway, me and him got our scratch on. Make a long story short, Soul Train came on. I got up there and I turned the TV on Soul Train. 3 seconds later, the Mexican that I fought jumped up. And he turned it on to Sahano show. I said, what the fuck?
Frontside damage.
What is they doing, cuz? Shit, we watching Soul Train, homie. Shit, what you doing, man? He said, no, boy, I told y'all we gonna watch I-30, you're gonna get y'all 30, man. And watch it, that man was so crunk. He said, I said, nah, we said, no, fuck that, come on, let's go there. I said, goddamn, them motherfuckers start coming out them cages like a motherfucker. I said, goddamn. Oh, I learned that this time wasn't no more running back upstairs so fast. I had been set up. He knew what he was gonna do before he do it. That's because of the fight. I came out, shit jumped out. Shout out to Marcus Brooks from Midland, Texas. Some older cats that knew what to do, but when my dumb ass didn't, all I'm gonna get is the exciting to ride, nigga. It's all because of your dumb ass. And they went in there and them niggas went to work. That Mexican took out some pencils that he had tied up. He had sharpened every last one of the goddamn pencil like a pencil sharpener, nigga. And he had them motherfuckers tied up to the string, and he had that motherfucker in his hand like that. And them motherfuckers, that bitch started rushing up at me with that hoe. Make a long story short, we had a little old ride. Shout out to West Texas down there, man. But saying that to say this, everybody don't fight, niggas. Oh, they was fighting in the 1900s, you know. It's 2000. Niggas blowing holes in niggas. Nah, for real. Niggas really blowing holes in niggas. You hear me? For real, man. Stay alive out here. Now, matter of fact, just stay out here with us, man. We can stay safe. Yeah.
You know, one of the hottest artists recently, man, Pooh Shiesty, came in the gang, took over.
Right.
Had the streets, had the clubs, had hit records. Most definitely left the impact, even with the ski mask, man. Had everybody pulling out ski masks. Dropped a project, went crazy in the streets, 1017, Gucci. Really was like the rookie of the year, undeniably. Couldn't nobody doubt it.
Patrick.
Who's Shiesty?
Shiesty.
Your boy, that's your boy. Nah, they talking about who Shiesty right now, but wow, what the fuck you been up to?
Blood, motherfucker.
Is the Lakers still on?
Huh?
Are the Lakers still on?
Yeah, they playing the weak ass Jazz.
Ready for orders.
They only up 6 though.
Oh, is it fourth quarter?
97-103.
Well. How many minutes?
10 minutes, 10 and a half.
Just started, okay. Yeah.
And the Clippers trying to beat the Suns bench.
The Clippers. They good. They'll be fine. The Clippers ain't no bitches. Is that okay to say on TikTok?
What the hell?
They beat the Lakers, what, 11 times in a row now?
Mm-hmm.
Better than the Lakers, too.
Hostile forces engaged.
The Warriors think they good
Already
right
hurting
now,
the
huh?
troops. Keep the pressure up.
Oh, we coming.
I think the Warriors
We
think
on
they
the
good
way.
right now.
We on the way.
I think they look like they've been looking like they've been playing pretty good. Where Clay, he
Pretty good,
alright?
not bad.
He
Yeah, he
alright?
doing
Clay,
okay. Yeah, everybody
he
just doing alright. Ain't no big deal.
Cause what's his name? Jordan Poole out there doing crazy like
Yeah, he doing alright.
Instagram moves and shit on niggas.
Right.
I
Yeah.
see what he doing.
Everybody doing okay.
And Perry got his like sleeve and all that, and he got his
Yeah.
outfit swag and shit.
Yeah.
He trying to do it different this season.
Got a little drip.
Got to sell that new, different
Off
apparel.
the injury.
The injury apparel. Shit go flying off the shelf. The little white kids got the shit. Oh man, I gotta turn this shit down. Hold on. Battlefield is so tough right now. It's fucking. It's sweats. It's the weekend. So. Hella sweats on the weekend. Yeah, it's like expert level difficulty and shit. Cause on Monday through Friday, you can just play chill, you know what I'm saying? But last night I was on this bitch, I'd come around the corner and get spilled every time. You know what I'm saying? It was not fair at all. But, you know, like I said, cause these motherfuckers playing PC and shit too. Like, they on that mouse.
Shit.
Allies are engaging in
Shit,
Delta
I
1.
see one. Holy shit! As soon as I see one, they see me.
We now have full control of Sector Delta.
They hit him.
He died in the sky.
Bucket. We about to kill the Kings.
What time they playing today?
Nah, but that's probably gonna be our. If the Clippers can take care of business.
Oh yeah, in the playoffs.
We probably gonna. We gonna
Clippers
get the
will be
Kings
fine.
the fuck out of here.
We got Russell Westbrook. That's all you really need for a championship, to be honest.
Right.
LeBron just didn't know what to do with his shiny new toy. He was like, man, I don't know. He just put it back down, let somebody else get a chance. But Kawhi, you know Kawhi's smart, so he finna be like, bro, do whatever you want to do. We just gonna play defense and win. But I don't know if they gonna be able to beat the Warriors. 'Cause the Warriors, they be cheating and shit.
I don't know why any team that like wants to win, like unless you're tanking,
Westbrook.
I don't know why you get Westbrook. Yeah, like you haven't
Just so
seen
you
his
know.
entire career.
Nah, like they
Well, not
like
his entire career. I'm not gonna say that.
they like maybe there's more we just haven't seen.
Right. For the past 4 years, all he gonna do is make sure your team don't win the championship.
He gonna make sure he rush up a layup on double coverage and with 16 seconds left on the shot clock.
You know what's funny?
If you don't pass the ball, yeah.
We was saying that Luka been going sniper mode because Kyrie been touching the ball.
I know.
And Luka came out in a press conference and he was like, he basically said, "Ain't shit wrong with the offense. We need to get this defense." I swear to God, he said it. I swear to God, he said it ain't nothing wrong with the offense. We gotta
He
get
said,
this
nigga, I
defense
put up 50s and shit all the time, and I'm white. I don't even be jumping that much either. Like, I'm out here, like, really relaxing and shit. And I'm getting 50. You telling me about
sniper mode, like last week. And then he came out and said that shit. I think I got the screenshot. Yeah.
For real, ain't shit wrong with it.
Ain't shit wrong with the offense, boy. We need to get this defense straight.
Nigga can't stop nobody. Kyrie was playing hard as hell the other day too. Like, I don't know if anybody's seen that game, but he played like it was the game where he fucked up in overtime. And then the game he fucked up in overtime apparently, because I didn't watch that game. But apparently he did something to fuck it up in overtime. Foul somebody, that's what it was. And then the next game, that nigga was doing, his footwork was impeccable. He was floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee out there, boy. He was killing that shit. And they lost still, I think. But he had a bunch of points. But it wasn't shit wrong with the offense, I'll tell you that. Because for real, like, it don't matter how much shucking and jiving and two-stepping you're doing out there, you can't stop them from scoring. So,
I'm trying to figure out who could use Kyrie.
The Flat Earth community. But nah, yeah, he could be a spokesperson and shit. We get some more eyes on the, venture.
The community, shit bigger than
it's bigger than music, you know what I'm saying? It's bigger than basketball, it's bigger than the Flat Earth.
It's bigger than science, bro. Ooh, give me those.
But nah, yeah, so, I don't know, like, why they pick him just to not make the playoffs? That was stupid. They should have let somebody else have him for the playoffs at least.
Alright.
That was dumb. That was a waste of...
And they're talking about they want to sign him again.
Yeah, well,
I mean... Kyrie is not about to sign with y'all.
Even if he would, right? Like, Luka already, like, wants some niggas to play defense. He just said it. You're not getting that with Kyrie. Kyrie will poke him from the back a couple times, maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Pause, but yeah.
I'm just saying, you know how a nigga let him go past you just so you can do that last little, poke from the back, that reach. That's the defense niggas play when they ain't really trying to play defense. That Olay defense, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's Kyrie and James Harden and them niggas. Them niggas ain't about that defense life. They don't want the defense.
Right. Yeah, at least, because Harden didn't play no defense yet, but at least he would try the little poke from the...
exactly. That's the little poke. Luka lets it
like,
I see. Yeah, I see a nigga vaguely, like, in that area.
Right.
He might pick you up.
Right.
Luka be alright
around when they score.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Luka, goddamn it, he'll let the nigga go by and immediately start screaming at the referee like fuck the defense, nigga. Somebody got him, but I'm about to get in the referee ass. Why you let him go past me like that? Like, ain't that a travel or something? Like, nah, he just faster than you. Alright. Check.
I made a center again in 2K. That shit's so fun.
Yeah, center is fun.
I'm like, man, this is what you niggas get to do all game.
Exactly. You ain't gotta do much.
Right.
Yeah, I just don't understand how people mess it up. It's like your job as center is just, using them little angles that you got, because you can't use your speed, so you just get using the angles and shit. But
get the rebound.
Toss it up.
Block shit. You just press Y and X.
Sector Alpha just found the enemy.
RBLB.
I be feeling like niggas play bad at center just so they don't have to play center.
Nah,
they probably really good.
Not good.
Like when we log off, they be on their center cooking niggas and shit, boy. Snagging everything and shit. But then when we get on, they like, I missed that pass, my bad. Somebody got another center?
Send the screenshots of him playing the randoms. He's like fucking Wilt Chamberlain.
Right? Yeah.
When Platt get with some randoms, you get 25, 20, and 15 with 8 blocks, 7 steals.
He be getting buckets too.
Right. Post fade, all types of shit. I ain't never seen him do a post fade.
Nah, I ain't even played that shit that much.
Yeah, I've just been... When I get off from work, I don't play this game like that. I haven't played this game really since like January, but I've started playing The Witcher again. Started getting addicted to The Witcher again. The third time.
Third time. I still need to finish Red Dead, so that's what my next thing is once Battlefield get boring. But they keep updating Battlefield and not get more fun, but just it gets better.
You didn't even finish Hogwarts, huh?
Hell no. That shit got like that shit was no. That shit was like I was like, bro, I gotta really pay attention.
You're not finishing Red Dead.
Nah, I'm gonna finish Red
Tell you
Dead.
that
That shit
right
easy.
now.
You ain't gotta have no
you
like
finish
room
Red
full of
Dead.
potions and shit and change the furniture and all that. Like in Red Dead. Like nigga, that shit was what I was.
Furniture.
Yeah, that's when I was like, man, I'm getting the fuck up out of this shit, nigga. I just they done turned me into an interior design. Yeah, I was like over here trying to pick the drapes out and shit, nigga. I was ready to get off,
Started
man.
playing Hogwarts HGTV.
Yeah, I was like, man, that shit, they doing too much. And then I got the broom and I was like, oh, that shit cool. But I was like, man, I ain't decorating none of them motherfucking shit in this goddamn game. I ain't fuck that, bro. Fixing this shit up,
Moving the
nigga.
furniture.
Nigga, I was ready to go. The motherfucker said, hold on, you ain't done yet. You gotta make them bigger and shit. No, like, man, bro, I put them where you said put them. My nigga, like, now you asking me to do more shit, bro. This shit, like, crazy, my nigga. I ain't wanna do all this shit. I was like, nah, everything else was cool. Then niggas, I swear, I was up in the...
Man, he tall as fuck.
IKEA all of a sudden of Hogwarts and shit. Picking out fucking the drapes. I'm like, bro, this
That's hella funny. I fuck with Battlefield too.
Nah, you Battlefield, I just fuck with it because sometimes I only got like an hour or two. So.
Yeah. I just be getting frustrated on multiplayer games now because I can feel myself getting worse at everything.
Well, yeah, you ain't got that much time playing them.
Yeah.
Holy shit. But Battlefield, I ain't never really been good at Battlefield. I just like how crazy it is. Like all the explosions and like, you know, you could be as good as you want, but a sniper gonna shoot you from 50 meters or 100. You know what I'm saying? Or you can't really stop that shit from happening. This shit, you know?
I wish there was more destruction though, like that one Battlefield.
Yeah. Battlefield
that shit
4,
was.
I think it was. Yeah, that was 4. That was the best one. It just old.
Even the like the World War II one was pretty cool.
Yeah, that shit was cool. I just didn't like them guns.
The one with the big ass blimp.
Yeah. No, I know which one. I think that's one the World War I one. But yeah, nah, like it could have been 2 actually. The horses and
Something
shit was
like
cool
that.
too. I remember that shit too.
Damn.
I got them all, but I don't know. I just don't like technology and shit. Like, you know what I mean? If I died by like some cool ass technology, I'm like, all right. And I like ARs and shit because then I get to practice simulating shooting my AR and shit. You know what I mean?
Riding on the hawk.
I ain't got a Glock though. I ain't getting no Glock.
Can you make that?
And those, like, it liked Hardline and shit too. Hardline had a lot of destruction in Hardline too. Hardline was fun. I used to just drive around in the car because I was, you know, if I get frustrated because nigga keep shooting me or something, I just drive around in the car. Get points doing that
shit. My bad. Yep, heard that.
Hella points.
Good pass. I've been getting some good ass randoms.
Holy shit. But nah, I need to play Red Dead just because now I got my setup and everything, you know what I'm saying? So I need to get my setup going. I'm thinking about, like I said, restarting it.
If you play it on
I'm gonna just play on like
download
easy.
like some mods and shit, that'd probably be hella tight.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Holy shit.
Make it way more fun. Oh, is he like that? Nah, I knew he wasn't like that. Ain't no way. Hit me? Okay.
Damn, I was fucking shit up for a second there. Need a medic?
I thought you was gonna post him up. Bang bang.
But nah, if 2K get the physics
man work.
better next year, I'll probably play again. But this year, I felt like the physics was too bad on defense. And on offense, really. That's what made it boring, too. Because if the defense is bad, that's fine. But if the offense is polished, you can play that. like 2K17 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some of the games was bad defense, but the offense was so polished, you know. But this year, it felt like it's too much like lives. I was like, ugh. Big ass players moving fast, or relatively fast, because everybody moves the same speed, you know. And then I don't know, like it just feels like the defense is non-existent. I don't know if they fixed that shit or not, but so I've been hearing people complain about it still. So. But like nah, like just get better. But the park look ass still. Yeah, the park look ass right now too. Hopefully they figure something else out, because it's been bad like for what 3-4 years now in a row.
Yeah, the park is terrible.
They gotta figure it out.
That shit been terrible since they started doing the whole city
big
shit.
Ass city shit, yeah. Like I don't care about none of that shit. Take all that shit.
Yeah, park been ass since like 18. Okay, 18. Remember that gray ass park? She was trash.
That shit. I don't know. They definitely just need to make it like that. Like, I don't know. Just make it so defense matters. Make defense great. Because you know what the game gonna divulge down to, or anyway, is 1v1, 5 out type shit. So if the defense ain't good, the game get exposed within months or within the first few weeks. Because those niggas start getting their badges, like, get out my way. Let me take this. You know what I mean? And then 3 weeks in, everybody got their badges and the game is trash. But I don't know. They might have fixed the paint defense. I remember that because they be having a problem with that shit every year. But, and if they fix that, then that usually helps with 5 out, because you're going to rotate anyway. You know what I mean? That's centered to this paint or whatever. But at the same time, if you lock the defense up right, you won't have to worry about paint defense that much, man. Because some years, like I said, like make it so like the nigga is clamping your shit unless you get an ankle breaker. You know what I mean? Like or a screen. Because realistically, that's how basketball is. A nigga in front of you, unless you screen him off you, or unless you like freak him out some kind of Jamal Crawford type way or something. You know what I mean?
Freak him.
Or like
Freak
you
his little shit.
off balance.
Damn, can y'all niggas come to the ball, please?
Like not always have to be ankle breakers, but like little off balance ones or whatever. Just different little small animations or whatever. But like they still may be able to recover and do that little poke or get a block from behind or whatever. But the way they got it right now is like, sheesh. Everybody got quick drops. It's like, you know what I mean? What's the point of having all them dunk animations when niggas just put quick drops on? Because it's so easy to block dunk. They need to make dunking great again, too. Shit. But, like I said, it like for the last few years, it just been 5 out, so. And you know what happens, like I said, when the defense get better, then niggas gotta start doing more pick and rolls. So it makes that 5 out viable, but not for the whole game. Nigga ain't finna do that shit the whole game and get away with it. Ooh. Let's see one of them 2K League players that ain't slept or showered in a few weeks. Them niggas be getting whatever. Whites. I know, but I put them videos back on public, so they might pop up. I'm gonna look through them real quick too one day, like probably tonight.
Oh, the
and
sniper
see which one is sniper one, because I'm pretty sure I ain't delete that one. I got one where he was tripping and shit.
Said, what the fuck, bro? What are you doing? Yeah, shit.
Sniper about his business, bro. He trying to drop 45 no matter if they lose or not. So if you ain't helping drop 45, get that frick out the way.
B.
Hey, let's get it. Put my gun up there and now I'm finna. Did they shoot my gun that quick? Motherfucker. Really, what they need to do is what? Copy and paste 2K19 or something. or any one of the good ones for next year, because I know they lost a lot of like fans and shit. A lot of people.
This battle is won.
But everybody comes back anyway, you know what I mean? But still.
Mm-hmm.
They just got to make that fucking offense tighter. Make it a little bit more simulation. Make it so when, like, you get contact, the nigga either got to pick up the ball or change directions. Because right now, you get body contact, that nigga can still go the same direction he would go. It don't even matter. You know? It don't even make your player guard the ball.
Should have never changed glove badge. That at least kept people kind of honest.
Hell yeah. But it's be the dribble heads that want to dribble for 24 seconds to be like, nah, take all that shit off. So now you got a nigga that's dribbling in front of you. He ain't making no kind of like defensive stance either. He dribbling directly in front of you. Because some 2Ks, when a nigga get up on you, it will force you to have to go sideways, remember? It will force you to make you take your ball and go, you know, whatever. Defend against it. Put your arm in front of him and shit. This year, and like, it's been going towards it lately. Yeah, you could literally just stand in front right there. And nothing happened. And like I said, it's so hard to stay in front of one motherfucker, so. And then this year too, they mean even not only that, but you can't guard the corner or in the paint either. You got to make a decision. Because you could be 2 steps away from the corner, but 2K, when the ball passed to him, it's like too late, nigga. Now you all of a sudden get slowed down by the game. They won't let you recover. They slow you down in the corner. Like, what kind of, when is this? What? How this nigga fall asleep like that? Because, I mean, I already knew. That's why I used to be like, don't leave the corner, don't even help, don't even, because I'm going to try to lock this dude up. He going to have like 5 seconds left, maybe 6. But you looking at the paint, so you going to give up the corner 3. All right, whatever. You know?
A landslide in the Canadian Rockies has granted us a view inside the Black Ridge facility. And what we see is a direct threat.
And like I said, I think they just need to make that shit faster too, yeah. Make it do like understand like physics a little bit. Cause sometimes this nigga be running like, you know what I mean? Don't understand where the ball is and all that. Don't help either. Like I said, I know Mike Wang see the numbers. It's just sad because like this the first year other than the year that I was playing Division, right? This the like second year that I ain't played 2K like all year long. Other than when I was in jail and shit too, right? But that don't count because I still played that year. Didn't play as much.
My bad.
But like, yeah, I see people playing it and I know they not having fun and they still playing that shit. I'm like, damn, that shit. It's crazy. It's like a little addiction. But, you know, like I said, it's 2K. And ain't nobody got no choice but to play. It's only one basketball game we got.
Some people started going back to NBA Live 19.
Holy shit.
That was like a thing for a week or so.
That's desperate. Yeah, the 2K community is, I mean, 2K in general, and the NBA got a lot of the population by the balls when it comes to video games and shit. Because, like I said, like me, I don't like 2K this year, and it's like ain't no other option but to just play something else. Because they not finna fix that shit. Because I know that for just playing 2K and like every year. That once 2K drops some shit, if you don't like it, it's too bad.
That's what you got, playboy.
Yeah. Especially like I said with the problem they having, and it's a physics problem. Where like the offensive player don't even realize the defensive player is standing in front of them and shit. Like what kind of like physics and awareness is that? Like, he ain't even like, he don't even care. Like he don't even garden for the rip or nothing. Like, cause even if a nigga is a fat boy that can't play basketball, I'ma set up a certain way to guard the ball and then hit him with a crossover. You know what I'm saying? And leave the fat boy like, where did he go? But in 2K, the nigga just be standing there. Oh, come on. I could probably blow this tank up, but ain't nobody else hitting the tank with me. Oh yeah, I ain't get no points for that too, and I hit the tank. Bitch ass. Oh, there you go. Fuck, missed him. Okay, if it sucks next year, that's gonna be sad too.
The downfall. I don't even know what they could do next year.
Oh no, like I said, maybe just tighten up physics here and go back to old shit. And they probably won't do that, cause you know, it just means we getting old. I don't know. I seen some on Brutal Sim, which they brought some new type of. They brought some new type of microtransactions into the game. So they ain't went back on that shit. They just adding more to it. So that's just the way it's going now. Microtransactions and NBA Live gameplay.
Straight like that.
Yeah. Oh.
Here you go.
And then shit, nigga ain't even got time to be grinding badges and shit and all that shit anyway. Yeah. Making a bunch of players and shit for $100 each and all that, whatever their price is now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn! Niggas done got full of theyself over there. They done got fat. Forgot the people.
Support drop available.
Grinding, fucking. Holy shit.
Bucket? Hell, my trash. Let's go. I'll play point guard on my center. Bucket.
Point center.
Little Jokic.
Holy shit, that was cool. I need to learn how to fly these jets though in Battlefield, bro. That's where it's at.
That shit do be looking tight.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Holy shit.
Okay, D, let's go. Oh fuck, I'm gonna get 3. Yep, bang it. Yes sir, let's go.
That's your ass, bitch. Holy shit, did they kill it?
Oh,
back in my truck.
What the hell was that?
I don't know too. Hopefully some other game that we don't even know about come out too and like blow us away. Like, I mean, that would be cool too. You know what I'm saying? Like Superman or something. Like they need to make a real good Superman game, which they ain't never made ever. You know what I mean? I fuck with Batman and I like his games and shit, but it would be cool to have a Superman game.
That new Fortnite shit look pretty cool.
Oh yeah, like the what's the name, like the build anything type shit. Yeah.
Like Roblox.
If they do it right, like you know, like Roblox do. Oh shit. Or with the like you can play on anybody's creations or something like that. Then that'd be cool. Cause I ain't making shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. There's gonna be a lot of people that are.
Yeah, like niggas that know how to do coding and shit like that.
Indeed.
And just simple savant motherfuckers like Platt probably gonna make something.
Hell. I thought it was only smart at houses.
That's his area of expertise.
Yeah. Anytime he talks about anything else, I'm like, yo, houses
how do
didn't
you?
exist.
Yeah, right. How do you make it out there? It's like the adult retards that you gotta worry about how if they're gonna make it on their own and shit.
Hey.
Fuck! I tried to bust up in this garage and the motherfucker got me. Damn. But functions, I can tell. I see on his Instagram. He's a functioning adult. Definitely.
Who's winning? Clippers or Suns? Damn, these niggas don't play no defense. Oh, okay, Clippers winning. Let's go.
Oh shit. Damn.
Oh fuck. Hey, I put that shit up.
You beat that Harry Potter game?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. What the ending? What they talking about?
What the ending, nigga? What the ending though, bitch ass nigga? Fuck you talking about, boy? Lame ass. No, I forgot. The story didn't really matter all that much.
Right. I stopped paying attention to that too. That's why I was like, let me stop. That's what usually I stop for, cause I be really interested in the story. So I be stopping because I be like, fuck, I ain't got the time to listen right now. The nigga a wizard, you know what I'm saying? Basic.
At the end of the day, bro, the nigga is just a wizard, bro.
Doing the wizard shit, you know what I'm saying? He got some little spells he stick with and some more shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's about it. Like, I made my nigga look like Huey P. Newton. My nigga a revolutionary wizard. He want the black people, you know, and the black community to excel while also doing magic and shit and doing spells. You know. Multifaceted wizard.
I made mine look like turn around and die. Extra god shit. Go ahead.
Holy shit. Oh, that motherfucker trying to kill me, my nigga. Oh, I'm fucking him up though. I know he ain't like it. Yeah, bitch.
Hey, good pass. Let's go.
Oh. Where the fuck that tank go? Holy shit, I'm chilling in the smoke. I can't see nothing.
Damn, niggas don't got no defense. That shit crazy.
Man,
I don't know, people can't just follow the arrow.
That shit hard, bro.
Getting confused.
Ain't shit wrong with the offense. That nigga almost got me, bro. Appreciate that. Jeez. Oh shit, somebody else got me for looking over there at his dead body. Motherfucker gave me $10 on Cash App today to freestyle because he told me to freestyle. I said, I don't do shit for free is what I told him. He said, what's your Cash App, nigga? And then he sent me $10.
He was like 1, 2, 3 to the
oh, yeah, nah, I didn't do that one. I should have. I was thinking of something. I was gonna do Slick Rick, but the
you people live keeping you motherfuckers. Whoa.
I couldn't think of it though off the top of my head, so I just told them. I conned you. Never send anybody money you don't know.
Ready for academics, so back on up. But you know we about to clip shit up.
I was like, this nigga throwing money on the stage. Talking about dance, nigga. What the fuck? They like that meme where they
do that thing you showed me.
Like the meme where little baby sits on stage and somebody puts money in his pocket. You seen that one? That nigga was looking like, what the fuck? He just was like $20 in the nigga's pocket and baby took it out and gave it back to him. Like, what you? And the security guard took him out like, nah, nigga, you can't be doing that shit. That's the little baby, nigga. Can't be just putting money in his pocket like he's a stripper or something. You just disrespected the man.
Nigga said, don't spend it all in one place.
Right. It said, good man. Tapped his pocket and said, don't give up your day job, nigga. I don't know about this rapping shit for you, bro. Nigga, that's little baby.
Chicken.
That shit is fun.
Damn, I'm danging that bitch, I ain't gonna lie. This shit. Hey!
Damn it! On the right!
Damn, bro. But yeah. I don't know why dude just wanted to give out $10. I don't know if he rich or something, but I know if he ain't got $1 billion, I don't know why he's just giving away money. Money is a commodity. It's definitely important. I appreciate it nonetheless. You're paying tithes to the Church of Satan. Motherfucker parachuting down here. Oh, that's my own dude. I'm over here trying to shoot my own teammate. I couldn't see his shit was turquoise. I gotta change it. I guess I'm colorblind or some shit. What fucking vehicle is this? Can I get a vehicle? I got the one that can shoot the shit out the sky, man. You over here bullshitting with this cannon.
Man, stop shooting that little ass shit.
Right? Harlem Nights, huh? I think that's one I need to get on there because they ain't got like the good like 1080p. They got it, but, like, I think it's in 720 or something. It's bad quality. That's one of the ones they need to re-release. Fucking Eddie Murphy, the Comedy God, needs to re-release that one on like Blu-ray or something. Ooh, he got his shit fucked up right there. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm about to hit this nigga. Hold on. Ooh, we fucked this truck up, bro. Ain't no way. You ain't making it.
It's gonna be a tough out too.
We did it. We did it, guys. We did it.
Take the left side!
Yeah, hopefully some new shit come out. I don't know, like, the world had forever to come out with some new games. Everybody was sitting at home for 2.5, 3 years during COVID-19, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it should be some, like, new shit to come out that wow us, or Cyberpunk, like if it get re-released or something, because they were supposed to have a next-gen version of Cyberpunk, remember? But they never came out with it still. So maybe when that shit come out, I'll have that to play, you know?
The next-gen version of The Witcher is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that too. They supposed to make that. Yeah, yeah. I actually.
Nah, it's already out.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I actually downloaded it, but I didn't play it yet. Cause I had to restart it, cause that baby, I can't get past the baby.
The baby.
At the beginning. Yeah, I can't get past that nigga, bro. That little nigga, he on the ground. that little nigga on the ground. All of a sudden, he grew up into a monster. And then start whooping my ass. I ain't even got the magic for it. Like, my shit ain't up there like that. Like, his magic on another level. Like, my shit wasn't right. Like, cause I wasn't upgrading. I would just finish the mission and move to the next thing. So I got to that point in the game, and now I can't, like, upgrade cause I'm in the mission, and I can't beat the baby either. So I'm fucking stuck. I should have just, you know, just upgraded dude and shit. Every time, nigga, I restarted the motherfucker. I said, maybe I'm just tripping. Baby,
just upgrade the red and the blue. You ain't gotta worry about the green. The green is like, if you want to fuck with potions and all that.
I do, but not as much as I just want to beat a nigga that's in front of me.
Yeah.
Just want to hit him with the stick. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get the little sword. Bop, bop, bop.
Like, I'm doing the potions more this time. Now that I've already beat the shit twice.
So many times, yeah.
Man, the first 2 times, I didn't fuck with that shit at all.
Oh shit, hold on. Let me switch to the fucking rocket that shoots in the sky. I could do that. Let me get in this. What the fuck? That's not where I wanted to spawn. Okay. Holy shit, somebody shot me in the back. Quick as hell. Yeah. But shit, hey man, I'm finna hop off though. I'll holler at you next time, bro.
Yeah.
Stay out of trouble, man.
I'll holler.
Yeah, yeah. Peace, y'all.